to
water.
To legends, to fives, to rings, and to monkeys named Heiko.
I'll drink to that.
I just tapped my microphone for you. Cheers.
Was the
Ting.
Wilhelm scream necessary while we were toasting?
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah,
it.
it was the sound of the monkey
Oh.
freaking out.
Oh,
Because
that
we were celebrating him?
that's whatever you did killed my L5R. The second that happened, I got a weird non-responsive mode.
Oh,
Let me just reload.
Damn.
We're gonna reload that L5R. Exit the page. We're gonna try again.
The weird thing is your webcam kept working.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. I was like, my
Everything was fine.
but I couldn't interact with anything.
That happens to me sometimes just because it's Chrome.
Is this my Chrome? Am I on Chrome right now? Yeah, this is Chrome.
Yeah, it looks like Chrome.
I was like, I usually use Firefox. Chrome has been so buggy for me lately. I just want to switch completely
Chrome
over.
is awful.
Chrome has just been putting it in my butt.
I only use Chrome for this and for web capture, and that's it.
You know what the best part is? Like,
What's
I'm kind
your
of warm,
alternative?
and this is really cold. I'm just... Okay. How was everyone's week off? What did you guys do on your Saturdays?
Get my Shrek to work again.
What did you say?
What did I do?
Get my Shrek to work again.
Your Shrek?
Truck.
Shrek.
Oh, I heard Shrek, and I was like, this man really loves his Shrek.
I thought you rode an alligator around.
I was like, this man loves Shrek.
Is my heart rate going up?
He has an animatronic Shrek in his house, like Chuck E. Cheese.
In his bedroom.
It costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it did.
Especially
But
if
what
you
it,
add wheel
but what it
cylinders
really
to
cost was your
around it.
dignity. What are you mixing with your booze? I have Coke and vodka, which is odd, but that's what I got. So, tomorrow I'm going to Costco. I will be picking up 3 handles of booze for on the cheap. We're good. Costco Bestco.
I've only ever been in a Costco once, and that was to beg them to let me fill up with gas.
Aww.
They-
Costco.
I was out of gas, and they were the only place nearby, and I wasn't a member.
Yeah.
I have done exactly that during a snowstorm, and I was pissed.
Why?
I was like, "It's literally a blizzard outside. Just let me get some gas." And they were like, "Nope, go get a membership first." And I was like,
Did they make
am
you buy one?
stranded here
Menthol?
because
That's so funny.
They did not send me away because the company that I worked for was a member. But
they
No
made me get
one
one.
with us was a member individually, and none of our names were on the thing.
Oh, no.
So we had to like call
That's a cyber.
the people who were members, like, "Yo, can you please tell them that we're legit?"
Cyber.
Wait, Tommy.
Sorry. It's a new.
Don't apologize.
That hotel room looks so that.
I know.
lighting is so nice.
I feel like I'm being welcomed into.
Yeah, it looks good.
Come into my bedroom. I am
Did
the
you get it in
cyber
camera?
self.
Nope, same camera.
So,
It
The
looks
setting with the
good.
old music system.
It's
because
also
right
his
now
haircut
I would
is
totally
fine.
play. I would completely turn on Careless Whisper when you all said that.
right? Because like,
I have Careless Whisper as a little effect right here. on the Stream Deck. I
Sam,
also added the what you say.
I wanna
so
make
that
like I wanna
didn't
plead a
say
case
right.
for Costco keeping the membership though.
No,
There's
I don't go there.
It's worthwhile.
oh, but do you go to Sam's Club?
No.
Okay, good. We're good then. As long as you're not giving your money to Waltons, I'm like I will always beg. If my mother has a Sam's Club card, and I'm like, Mom, Costco is closer. They treat their workers better. They have the same shit. Go to
Yes.
Costco. And she's like, yeah, rights and stuff. But I'm your last generation, and it's cheaper. I like Sam's
Just don't
products
go to
more.
their optical.
Don't, yeah, don't go there. Yeah, drive to Kansas City. I got
Yep.
drive 5 hours out of your way, Mom. My friend Sam, he'll hook you up with the
Glasses
best
are bullshit.
the best glasses you ever got. No, my mom goes to an optometrist too. Like they go to the same
Yeah.
optometrist they've been going to since I was in 3rd grade.
Did she get her glasses there though?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sam, here's my question for you.
And his name is Dr. Cerruti, and he's a small Italian man, and he's super funny. He's super funny.
Does it look a Roberto with a 1.
If I'm in Kansas at any point in the near future, my goal will be to, in fact, stop by Sam to do an eye exam because I am years behind.
But Sam is not an optometrist.
Yeah,
Yes, but his
I can't
location.
correct you, but I can puff your eye if you want.
Puff
Pay
me,
going into
puff
the
my eye,
full
daddy.
thing.
That is a new kind of sexy.
Sam, do you guys have the Optimap?
What do you mean? Like the retinal photos?
Yeah, the retinal photos
Mhm.
that take like over 180 degrees, so you don't have to have the eyes dilated.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got
Oh,
that.
yeah, we got
Love
that.
thing.
We don't even charge for it like most places.
Oh, my place charges $39.
I know they do. We are the only place that does.
Not
It doesn't.
charged.
Good edge.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Also, my friend Quantum had a 2,000 person raid today.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Holy
It was a
shit.
4chan raid though.
Oh,
God.
no.
So he beat the achievement for getting over 1,000 people to watch him at the same time. They were all just saying racist shit, and when he put emote only mode on, they started
Yeah.
spamming emotes too.
Oh,
not like that.
I should warn everyone that there is multiple issues of things like this happening to
Yes.
multiple streamers.
Yeah, it happened to Elix
Um,
like a month ago.
It happened to Izzy Bear last night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's
It
recent.
Happened. It happened. Or the same people got Lilivir removed from his Twitch team.
You can go to follower only mode, and then if
Why
you
do
start
I know the
following,
name
it's just
Lilovir
sub-only
again?
mode.
He
Steve.
did the event. Steve, like a lot of us know him. He kind of circles communities. He probably lurks in your channel. From
I know that name. Yeah, I've seen him on Twitch. I forget what he looks like, though. I feel
He
bad.
plays
He is a
Legend of Zelda.
cuddly teddy bear.
Aw,
That's the best way to describe him.
that's nice. I seem to remember him with Josh. I don't. Other than that, I don't remember.
Yeah, they played DVD together.
Okay.
Yeah, they tried to raid me a few days ago, but having seen what happened to Blep like 3 days prior, and having talked with Cyber one day before,
What happened to
I
Black?
was just like, I should set my Discord to where you have to wait 10 minutes before you can say anything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And someone named Lee Key Bum 696969
Bum.
just ran into my stream and typed !Discord, got the link. And I was like,
Yeah.
nope, I think not. Just went straight to the Discord, banned cock
Yeah,
and
do
ball
not allow
torture,
that.
banned cock and ball torture and Shen Bapiro.
You
Shen Bapir.
So
Yeah.
stupid. That's so
And I was
dumb.
like, nope, we're not
Wow.
dealing with this one today.
yeah, I had
Daryl, appreciate you and everything you did to make sure shit like that don't happen to me.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't think any of
So,
my mods nor
Hey,
myself
I'm
would
just
be
should
able
saying,
to
use
my
handle
roles,
bot
that.
man,
used to do that
Mantello.
shit for you.
Do you use roles in your Discord?
Yes.
Yeah. So just set all of the roles to be. You have to be given by a mod. Basically.
Oh, I
That's
just
what I
have
do.
it so you can't say anything for 10 minutes. So if you try,
They'll wait 10 minutes.
If-
Set it to 3 hours though, Pepe
If-
laugh.
if they're going to join my Discord, the only way they can get it is if a mod gives them the link anyway.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's good too.
So if the mod gives them the link and they wait 10 minutes and they try to troll, then I have a problem with one of my mods that I need to get.
Super Lurker lewd me hard, daddy.
It's
Sorry.
not too bad, and
Okay.
they also just made it possible to report people on Discord.
Oh,
Like-
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
IP.
So I'm gonna ask you guys this question: who wants to do a recap and remind everybody where we are?
Does anyone want to volunteer before I volunteer? Because-
Not
We were-
Greg, not Cyber.
Oh, all right, never
we
mind.
were, on a boat facing pirates. We beat the
On a boat.
pirates, rescued a little girl who happened to be Imperial. I think she is in the line of succession. I don't know for sure if I'm remembering that right. I died, came back, thanks to Cyber and the Fox. And now we are
And the two people who
in-
dragged your ass across the fucking sea.
and two people who dragged my ass.
Team effort.
I was like, Cyber did the one thing.
Cyber's the one that actually revived me. And two people dragged me across. Blep watched. Then we went to.
I put ropes down the side of the thing.
Yeah, it was a
Nobody
team
asked
effort to
them.
save your ass.
It
No,
was
no.
a team effort, and I still died technically, but whatever.
Screw
And-
the rules. I didn't want to make a new character.
Yeah. And then we went to a city, sent the little girl off with some Mantis clan
Crane.
Crane clan members to be reunited with her family, and reached our destination where we bumped into Shizuki.
That would
Okay.
be me.
That destination is known as Tochigi, for those that forget.
Tochigi.
It is a very small little estate in which is only big enough to barely have a daimyo.
Very barely.
And I can't believe I remembered all of that to begin with.
Killed it. You're the best. Killed it.
Yay.
My only comment is that she's not in the line of succession. She is just imperial family.
Okay. I thought she was like under Awako.
No,
So-
I guess
she's
technically
a-
everyone
So-
except for Awako is under Awako.
Okay.
that's technically
So
correct.
let's talk about like the imperial setup really quickly. There's the Awako family. That is the royal like emperor empress lineage that has been accepted by society at this moment. Then there are the Seven. That is an imperial family, but they work more as like the administrative section. Then there's the Otomo, which is the family she's from, more of the diplomats. Handles internal clan fiascos. Like you go to an Otomo to request war on another great clan.
Wait, you have to request war?
Yes. if
From
you're
the, it has to
not-
be sanctioned by the Empire.
Yeah, it has to be sanctioned for two clans to fight each other. If the
Can we
sanction
go
is not-
back to that system?
What is
That
it?
system is still in place.
No,
Like, the
he
clans can't just fight.
he
each
means
other
in the real
life.
world. No, there is an important note here that I think he's leaving off, is that a lot of the people in the imperial families can be from the Awako line. If you are not directly going to be a fucking emperor, they scoot you off to one of the other three families.
Oh, okay.
They're like,
Generally, yeah.
you are related to the emperor, but you are not going to be an emperor, so get the fuck out of the family and be one of these three.
Usually the Seven.
Yeah. Or the Otomo.
Usually it's one of those two. The Maya is generally never happened before. The other thing to note about the Awako family, there's not that many people that have moved. There's like 2 that have moved in the history of the Awako line, because the Awako line is literally,
Less than fucking
There's-
50 years old.
yeah, the Awako line is literally on its third person with Awako the Third,
And
and he is an only child.
I was about
Generally, they only have one.
to say, is the grandma
one had
Awako still
two.
alive? Is the original
Yes.
Awako lady still alive?
The original Awako is still alive.
Okay.
But she's just passed on the lineage and doesn't care. Like she still holds the name Awako because technically she's not going to be. She already was.
The Empress.
So does that answer the questions about like lineage questions?
For
So
now, yes.
answered.
Don't expect me to keep that all straight by next week.
No.
Basically, the point is that there are several imperial families that are directly related to the emperor's line, but are not the emperor's a direct
Yes.
line because of
Cousins.
succession.
Mhm.
So
Most of the imperial families are related to the previous lineages that no longer are there. Is what happened, and then the title Awako was given, kind of as the look. We had a second grand tournament to determine the next lineage line, and you know what? We determined everybody sucks, but you're the most fit, so we're going with the Awako family, and we're calling it good enough. That's basically what happened at around like 1156.
yeah. So basically, less than 100 years ago, the third royal family happened. There's only been 3 royal families.
Yeah, we'll never be royal.
Royals.
I thought there were. When I was reading the history, I thought there were like more royal families before.
There's a total of like roughly 5. I only say that there are 2 others outside of the Awako lineage, and then there are the 2 that are like lost families. Unless I decide to do a campaign in like 400, then they'd be the main lineage family. But like the Maya works as an imperial family, but they literally are just messengers. So I don't really
Okay.
talk about them. They're kind of back. So like think of it as they are a minor clan to your great clan.
Gotcha.
I'm
I read that
getting
history
hot
and I
in the hat,
remember there
honey.
were
I'm
emperors
sorry.
for a while.
It's hot.
Okay. there have been emperors for a while. Who the fuck? Oh god.
Right, you need this, Greg?
Yes, thank you. Could you
Ooh.
please?
Fancy.
Thank you.
If you wait long enough, the fan will kick on beside of Cyber, and his hair will start blowing in the wind. So,
It will, yeah.
since you happen to be right beside of him on my screen, if you can just pretend to fan him,
That
that'd be
is
great.
funny. That is. Oh, I can put the microphone thing up too because I'm not
Which
even
way?
using it.
This way?
Other way.
Oh.
Other way on my screen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there we go.
I think am I reversed? Does my shirt say Twitch or does it say
It says Twitch.
It's Twitch.
Says
Twit?
It
Yours
says Twitch.
and Greg says gay.
Actually, on my screen it says Yag.
Yeah.
What does it say
Yeah.
below the gay?
Per ride. This is a gift from my friend Bill.
Awesome.
And
So
since it's
bro.
not green screened, you can actually
let's
see the center of the cat for the first time ever.
I
Got
know
that
that's the
funny
worst
fairy hat.
thing about gay pride shit is whenever I wear it on.
Yeah, you wear it on green
Dude,
screen.
I can't even,
Yeah, it's a
God.
little. Yeah, it's a little kitty. It's,
screen, I
Okay.
can't even twitch.
Oh, kitty.
it says gay per
I
ride.
can't even twitch.
It's a nerdy cat. It was a gift from Bill, fighting
Okay, are we
cowboy.
ready to go?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
ready.
Yes.
Sorry.
So,
Rein us in,
God damn
DM.
it,
Rein us
Vlad.
in. Rein us in, DM.
okay. So, anyways, when we last left off, the exact part is you all had met Shizuki and her father Doji Haruki, both of the Doji lineage, and you all were going to take a period of rest within Haruki's estate in the small village of Tochigi. Then, after that occurred, you all were it would be the next day, unless any of you were planning on doing anything during the night. Do any of you wish to do anything during the night, or do you just all wish to start on a fresh day with 2 days before you're supposed to be traveling to the Seppin administrator's home as a bodyguard?
I was gonna ask Shizuki if she knew anything about nearby Nezumi clan activity or locations. Hey, Nick.
Peyton?
I know these things.
Well, plus, someone had to ask me a question that I didn't pre-ask Peyton about.
Haha! Get wrecked.
Make it up. This is your chance to be the DM.
This until the DM corrects you, no matter what you do.
Okay.
Lep's done it before.
They are close. I'm not sure of exact locations. You would have to ask the crab.
Ew. Thank you.
Yeah, if you would like, there are some great sites here that would be places that you could rest. A very well-renowned tea house.
That sounds great. But we should do that in the morning as we've been traveling all day.
Yes.
I forget. Were they providing us with accommodations, or are we seeking hotel?
Yes. I have.
We got the hookup, yeah.
You,
Okay.
I think you got all individual rooms.
Ooh.
Everybody's got individual rooms. Everybody has.
I thought you said they had a modest palace. That's
Access
fancy.
to the breakfast
There's
buffet
like
in the morning.
7.
It is a modest palace,
Continental
but it is still a
breakfast.
palace.
Yeah.
You are used to
And
continental
there are
breakfast.
Still,
Where I am now.
there are still 8 to 10 servants on location to manage the entirety of the estate,
My horse gets his
and
own
its day-to-day
bed.
needs. Your horse would be in
And-
the stable that is near the palace right outside.
Getting
with
a bath.
bed.
And it's
It-
it's gonna look like tremendously large next to the small Japanese ponies, and it's gonna be like,
Yes.
it's gonna be,
That's the thing, though. My horse is actually huge.
yeah, it's a war
That is
horse.
not a euphemism.
Yeah, no, it's like it's like twice the size of all the regular Japanese horses. So it's like
Right.
it's hilariously large.
It's almost a cartoon.
I think at the very end, before, like, I just wanted to say for that day or so that I finished reading that book, and
Yep.
so what does that? I can now acupuncture.
Yes, and acupuncture is used to treat a variety of different things. If, like, for example, something comes up and you go, could acupuncture help fix this issue, this medical related issue? I
Mhm.
will tell you yes or no.
Okay. Does
And
it
then
also?
It means you have the
also
ability
buffs,
to cure
right?
certain status effects.
Oh, okay. I thought
Right.
it buffed. I thought it was more of a buff, like pre-battle thing.
Oh.
It can be,
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
but I'm going to do that as like a longevity thing. You've got
Mhm.
the basics.
Mhm.
Like before you can, get the I can do this, and then suddenly you've got mental or strength because of that kata. You got to get to the point that it's like I can cure the basic issues in which acupuncture can cure, such as muscle tension or aches or flows, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Maybe we should chat after
Yep.
tonight
We can talk about that.
and see what I can do.
Go away, Peyton's dad. Sorry.
I keep hearing a woman's voice too, but
It's probably Peyton's mom.
The fam.
It's Grandma Peyton. I'm here to put your son in.
I brought cookies.
now Grandma Peyton, I think, lives nearby because
There's two
when it
Grandma
snows-
Peytons.
Which one is it that you have to go shovel out?
Both.
Which one is the real Grandma Peyton, though?
Where do you live?
Is it
Peyton?
morning?
Yeah, let's continue.
Oh, sorry.
I'll put it in chat.
Because it's snowy there.
Cat, please.
All right, so you all have a fairly restful night. Any sort of exhaustion or anything that anyone might have had would be gone. It was fairly well quiet. Occasionally, while you slept, you might have heard some footsteps outside your door, which you could assume is just some guard patrolling around. Overall, it's a fairly restful night, and you awake the next day with 2 days before travel to the Seppen Administrator's location, if that's what you're going to do. That's the planned day of the daimyo's travel. So what all do you plan on doing? You all wake up to find yourselves presented with a free breakfast. It's a standard meal, fairly easy to. It's nothing fancy, but it's for where we're at, this is considered quality hospitality.
I would like to buy two things. I would like to see if I can buy some acupuncture needles and stuff, which I won't use right now. Since we're in a big city, I should probably do that.
It's
right
not
now.
a big city.
It's not a big.
You're in a
city.
small
What?
city. That's what he said.
Oh, I thought it was bigger than one we'd been to recently.
No, the one we went to
No,
was
this is gross.
huge.
Never
He
mind.
said this one's just big enough to barely have its own daimyo.
It might also be because it's kind of out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, well then I will buy a small bag for like a child if I can.
Wait,
I'm gonna make you play this interaction. You find
Okay.
a merchant that has various bags, because if you're looking for child size, I assume that's not the term you're going to be using.
to the toddler.
Why?
Oh, this is gonna
Why?
be great.
Why wouldn't it be? Okay. I go to the bag store.
Okay, you find a store that it's a little kind of like general goods store, which seems to have various different things that you might need, as well as what peasants might need. So it seems to be suited for both all castes of society. It appears that they have some basic bags of different things that you might need, from peasants' leather bags to carrying tools to more formal wrappings for like samurai gift.
Okay. Hello. Are there any humans there? Because if
Yes,
not, I take everything and I leave. No.
There is a silver-haired man who seems to be a little bit older, and
Okay.
he's managing the shop.
Hello, sir.
I would attempt to voice, but that doesn't seem like a good idea right now.
Hello, Shuddy.
All right. When you say hello, he looks at you and goes, "Hello. You're not from around here."
No. I'm a traveler from afar. Just got in town last night. Oh!
I see. What can I do for you?
That was
My
the sound
monkey.
of spilling.
It sounded like
No.
you're selling like something.
Oh my god, the monkey's in the
Monkey
drink. Monkey's
rolled all the way down my arm.
into the
my
alcohol.
cocktail.
Show us the monkey
I heard the
cocktail.
Wilhelm.
And it now has a wet bottom of tequila.
He was thirsty.
He
Aw.
was thirsty and he wanted to butt chug.
Oh god, apparently. Oh no. Anyway, sorry.
We gotta. All right, we should try reining it in because we are all over the place today.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. Don't follow. We're all bad. We're all bad. Hold on, deep breath. Okay, let's go.
Yes, I am a traveler from afar. We got in last night, actually.
I see. What can I do for you?
I wave, or I do like a little to Haiko to get him over here because he's just behind me. And then I say, I'm looking for a small bag for my friend Haiko here. And Haiko has this little hat on, a little fez thing.
That's
A bag
adorable.
for him to use?
Yeah, I need it to be tight enough for him to wear so it won't flop around and fall off, you know? Something maybe for a small child.
He goes through his goods and he presents you with a. It is by no means high quality. It looks kind of like just a simple linen cloth bag,
Nice. Okay.
almost like a potato sack that Jason Voorhees would wear.
Wonderful. Perfect. All right. How much for this bag, sir?
1 zenny.
I will take it.
How?
Do you have any like dates here or any like dried fruits?
Cilantro.
He does provide a couple of those, and he says, "Don't worry about that if it's for your friend. I like.
It is. So I
I didn't want
put
to find the prices."
I put all of the little provisions, all the little dates and fruits and stuff into the bag, and I hand it to Heiko. I strap it around his body.
Is it like a sash around his shoulder, or is it like a backpack with 2 straps? What is
I would like a backpack, but I'm assuming that's a little too Western in design. You know, be
He's
more like
clearly got it
messenger
on a
bag.
stick, and he's just holding it
Oh.
like a hobo.
Oh, it's like it's like a bindle.
Yeah. Well, I want it to be secure. That's the point. Like I want to strap it around it.
It's a joke, yeah. So like you managed to like this one has drawstrings. We'll just say that they exist, and you
Sure.
managed to get the drawstring, and you kind of just sling it over Hayako's shoulder and arm, so it looks like he has like some would argue that it's a satchel, but it's actually clearly a purse.
Little messenger bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
While
Oh, this is
I'm here,
relaxing. I want to turn this music up. Hold on.
I'll also see if he has any replenishings of my med kit because I've used 3.
Yes, he has medical supplies here. He
So
doesn't
I'll
have
do
anything
that.
fancy, so it won't get you any extra bonuses. Of
Why
course,
does
but
why does Bagman
uh,
have medical supplies? What is the best general store of all
It's a general-
time?
Yeah, it's a general store. So
it's general for all classes of society, and sometimes people get hurt.
it is just a first aid kit. But a
So
really
he manages to resupply you. We'll go with 3 more zenny.
Yep, that's all I'll do. Thank you, sir.
Of course, if you need anything, please make sure to send them to me.
Of
If you know
course.
anybody else that needs anything, send them to me.
And likewise, wink.
If I need somebody that needs a monkey tamed, I will send them to you.
I'm quite good.
At taming monkeys? This
Yes,
is getting hot.
And then I'll go, and Haiko will do nothing.
All right. The rest of you.
You're gonna find out like way later in the campaign that Saito's really the monkey, and the
What we're
human
gonna
is-
find out is that the Tortoise Clan are actually
being
ran by
possessed.
animals.
Mhm.
I'm just a possessed human that's possessed by a monkey.
Hmm.
I have a quick question if that interaction is over.
I'm done.
I thought I was 1 point away. Did someone heal me and I forgot about it?
I think you got all the way up.
Well, we've had 2 days of
Full
long rest.
heal.
Yeah.
Full healed? Okay.
You did get healed,
Yes.
but also we've had 2 nights or 3 nights of long rest now.
Yeah, you guys.
I
have not-
wasn't sure if there was going to be like some punishment mechanism because I should have actually died though.
No,
Cyber paid that
I was
price.
too lazy to do that. Okay.
Um,
Don't be lazy next
also,
time.
Yeah.
Cyber paid the price in items.
That's
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah. It's okay.
Also, were you able to duplicate my character sheet for when I'm mounted and unmounted?
I didn't get around to it.
Okay.
AKA, I forgot.
Gotcha.
Write it down a note.
Put it in the L5R chat and say, Peyton, please duplicate character sheet for mounted. Okay. And then
Hey,
I will
Levo,
also
how's it going?
duplicate
This
for
is a
Kata
D&D
and
like
not
game
Kata.
called Legend of
You'll just
Five
have to have
Rings,
4 character sheets you're backing around
where
about.
it's basically D&D with a
Yeah, as
slightly
long as I can
different
label them.
number system in
Wait, am I good to
Japan,
just generally
fantasy
assume you'll be
Japan.
using that kata for all combat purposes?
Yes.
Okay, then I
What are
will
you, how are you doing? How have you been?
that.
It's nice to see you.
Then I will just keep the mounted one assumed always in combat.
I mean, I think I've got enough of a handle on it now. I might be able to adjust it, but I don't want to like accidentally do something wrong and
That's
fuck
fine.
everything up for everyone.
So, let's see here. As you're all eating breakfast, does anyone want to say anything to anybody else? Of course, you all are in the morning greeted very briefly by Doji Haruki, who then says, I apologize, as usually I would provide some form of entertainment, but I must attend to some issues before we travel. I'm sure my daughter would be more than willing to take care of that in my stead, though. And he politely bows, the formal bow of somebody that is a daimyo, and none of you have that social status that he is aware of.
So we should
And
like bow deeper
then-
back, I guess.
generally, yes.
I-
So the general position is he would be considered a lord here, and even in your lands, you're not considered a lord, so you would not be considered social equals. The honorable thing would be that you would bow deeper.
All right, I bow deeper.
My head almost touches the ground.
The kowtow, yeah.
I will do what is socially appropriate. I will not overdo.
Does anybody wish to do does anybody wish to do something that isn't socially appropriate? Would be the better question.
That's fair.
Give me like a thumbs up.
Nope. I'm good for being socially appropriate.
All right. All right. So you all are there. I'll just say Saito woke up earlier than the rest of you and went and took care of all of that stuff. So Shizuki is with all of you, and you're eating breakfast. What do you all?
Out of character, could you please remind us? I know I've asked before and I feel shitty, but what is our current plan? Like, what is our plan of action for the main goal right now? Like, what
I
are
don't know.
if we have an
We're heading
objective
south.
list? What is our objective? Why are we here?
Okay.
Like, why are we here to meet before we go to the place we're going to?
Okay, you are here because Nohana has asked you all to uncover the reason as to why Doji Haruki wants to travel 3 weeks across the continent to go to a Seppen administrator's party in which he is not nearly at the level of he's
Clout.
socially superior. This Seppen is socially so superior that this person shouldn't even be on his radar.
And this
But
is
Doji
Shizuki's
Haruki-
dad.
Yes.
Okay, this is the guy we
Doji
met.
Haruki
hmm
has been invited to a private party, in which is invite only, and there is no way that he should have made that sort of statement.
And we've
Like,
been sent as honorary bodyguards, but we're actually here to figure out why the fuck this is happening.
yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Sorry, that was a little fuzzy in my mind. I
Also,
apologize.
some of you might have other interests down
Yes.
here at the same time.
And we have what we have, me and Hisoka separately have our own side quest.
Awesome. Before he leaves, can I bug him with my one question that I asked Aaron? I mean Shizuki. Sorry.
What question are you gonna ask?
Doji.
The-
What is his name? Haruki.
Haruki.
My apologies. I was just wondering if you had time to answer just one question.
What question?
I was wondering. I am looking for the Blue Fur Clan. Bluefoot Clan. Fuck. Hold on. Let me go my notes.
Lufer.
Blue Fur Clan of the Nezumi, and I have been told that they are rumored to be nearby. I was wondering if you knew the actual location of them.
Although we are aware that there are Nezumi close to our location, I don't know any details of the inner workings of their tribes. The most information that you will get would be in the Crablands.
Thank you for your time and for your hospitality.
Of course. Now, if you don't mind me, I will see myself out.
Okay, I bow again.
I can lead you all to breakfast.
Yeah, thank you. I'm famished after this journey.
Mm-hmm.
and lead them to dining and dine with them. And a question for the group during breakfast is, I am curious as how you.
Where are you taking them? Like, are you eating within the palace, or are you taking them to?
I figured since it's breakfast, palace, and then tea after.
Okay.
Okay.
Just, she has already had a very late start to the day, so breakfast first.
How late is it, DM?
It's still early morning, but Shizuki has other responsibilities. She's usually supposed to entertain. As the child of the daimyo, she probably has to help with the administration, and that usually starts at stupid 8.
So you would say it's 7 or 8 a.m. maybe?
I'd say it'd be like 8 now. Usually, Shizuki would probably, in most standards, be awake at like 4 a.m.
Okay.
Ooh.
The life of
Well-
a daimyo and a daimyo heir is sleep deprived. Got it.
Daimyo heir actually is not a thing.
Oh.
Daimyo is an appointed state.
Oh. Never mind. Life of the daughter of a daimyo is a sleep deprived one. There you go.
Would
Yep.
you like some tea with extra caffeine? Has caffeine been discovered yet?
Quite tea. I'll be right back. I need
Yes,
to
caffeine has been around for.
There would be darker teas would have higher caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
So, I have just one clarification.
Mhm.
The time on that and her sleep just makes me feel very bad. Anyway, breakfast, and over breakfast, we'll ask. I am curious in how you all found out that we needed help. While we did send out requests for guards, I'm very surprised to see how far away you all are from.
It is true that we are a strange band of fellows, but we were instructed by the Jade Champion to come to your aid. Emerald Champion to come to your aid. I'm never going to get that right. Just saying that right now. It's always going to be the wrong one.
I know,
It's always going to be the wrong rock.
Actually, two different things.
I know they are, but it's always going to be the wrong one.
Think like Jade. Never mind.
Chan from
I'm
Jackie
just
Chan
going
Adventures.
to say this to you, Mitsunari.
Oh my god, Jackie.
As a out of character thing,
Great
you
show.
would think about saying to the going and saying the Emerald Champion sent us would be basically finding out this information, like kind of almost seems to go about the process of, look, we got sent by the Emerald Champion. You got sent by who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was so out of character. How?
Yeah, that would be extremely uncommon.
Who did they ask for help then?
Wait,
Wait, didn't they ask the Empire for help though? Okay, so we just
I thought
the Sepin then? We were sent by the Sepin administration? In which case, I'm not saying that. I redact everything. I'm not lying to her. I'm not lying to her. One of you liars say it.
Oh.
One of you liars say
So,
it.
do that one free one. You guys didn't think of what to say if this question was asked.
Well, that's because we didn't know that it was culturally inappropriate to tell the truth in this situation.
Well, you can also understand that, like, that's completely outrageous to say.
Why?
Like,
They asked for help
Champion.
to the Empire.
Yes, they did not ask for help to the Empire. They stayed within the Crane for the most part, the Crane lands.
Who
Oh.
did I show the letter from the Emerald Champion then? Was that the guy on the
That
boat?
was some fucking... Yeah, that was the guy on the boat. And also the guy in the acupuncture shop. And everyone you talk to.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody that.
Yeah, but, like, it's not uncommon for your clan to have that.
All right, well then I have to cede not answering that. I apologize. Thank you, DM, for being understanding. Like, I'm not lying.
That's why I'm saying you thought about saying that and thought of the social implications.
Yeah, can one of you liars take this?
Not gonna lie.
That's an honor question for me, fam.
Yeah. I have the highest honor now, so.
What is your honor?
Oh shit.
Mine? Oh god.
Kazi's the
yeah.
honorable one now?
Your honor is a judge.
Until Shizuki gets in here.
What's your honor, Kazi?
6.
I'm
Shit.
6.3.
Oh,
Oh, I thought I was
Akira
higher.
still wins.
My honor is
0.
nope. I
Your
have
honor's
one.
a 1.
I have a one.
4.3.
Honor is like
Damn.
negative.
I'm
Technically, the people who have an honor of less than 2 could be completely dishonest right now and would not take an honor loss.
Uh-huh.
not
All right,
taking an
Saito, you
honor
can
loss.
answer that one.
I'll go ahead and say,
I don't speak.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, jobs go pretty far out. Travelers, they say a lot after a few drinks, and you always need money.
We also happen to be not terribly far.
I know this is a faraway place, but usually where I come from, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Horse? Where?
Also true. No,
Also, I have business with the Blue Fur clan nearby, so it was on my way.
It is raining really hard.
I missed the sound of a Midwest storm out of character.
Oh my
There is
God,
nothing
in
like it.
SF, there was no rain ever.
Yeah, even the rain here, it's still just. I mean, drizzle's beautiful, but the thunder.
Yes. I think I had one bolt of lightning the entire time I was in SF for 3 years.
Yeah, there's no sound. There's no storms. We don't have them.
I will. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth, more of just curious.
Okay.
Yeah, more curious.
I'm always curious, honey. Don't worry. We can be curious together.
That
Trust me.
sounds dirty.
These guys know me well enough now to know that I have a never-ending supply of questions. So
How young is Ikuro?
Akira's the oldest one, right? No,
Is the
Blep
old-
is. Blep is
I
by
forget-
Saito. is the
Saito
oldest.
is.
I am
aged
way
myself
older.
I aged myself at 22 when we made this.
Okay.
How old
I'm
is?
34.
Yeah, Saito was the older one. My
I'm
mistake.
the old man.
That's basically what you are in real life, though.
Actually,
Close.
but yeah, Saito is not the oldest one. I think I am.
What? I thought you
No,
were.
no, Cyber is the oldest.
Tommy is the oldest among us.
Cyber is the oldest.
Okay. Mm,
Shizuka.
So,
That's
Akira, would you like to roll a temptation check against Shizuki after your comment about being curious? You will not take honor loss for this.
you won't.
No, because it wasn't intended that way, and I think it should
Okay.
be intended very innocently, because that was what I was going for. But for the fun of it, sure, let's roll it.
Okay, Shizuki, do you want to resist it at all?
What? Don't. No,
Uh,
don't tempt. No.
I will choose to because I believe that's the way my honor works.
Yes, but do you choose to do you want to fail the roll?
I think it's funny.
You can't deal with it.
Yeah, that I can't.
That
There's
number is
no
not
way I
high
can-
enough for her to fail the roll.
But for sake, I should roll it just to get me back into L5R.
Go for it.
I roll away.
Oh my god, where is?
Has anyone tried to seduce
Rick this.
anything yet? This is the
Rick
first
this.
seduction roll made by a PC, right?
This is not even me trying to be seductive.
But
No.
it's
I know that's funny though.
That's why I'm
Okay.
going with it.
I'm just gonna look at him while this is happening and just like slightly
So
tilt
what
my
is
head
the
down.
skill for resisting this?
Oh yeah, what would the roll be for
What
this?
is the roll?
I think it was like a Constitution check when Akira had to make it against that lady,
It did happen before, yeah.
but not by a PC. A PC has not tempted yet. Just been tempted. Oh wait, no, Hisoka made it.
I'm looking.
Hisoka made
I
the check.
believe that it is courtier is your defense for this.
Okay, and
Oh, Hisoka rolled
then-
willpower against it.
Yes, and now I've actually figured it out.
Okay.
Okay, and then based on this information, I
Also,
add
the
that.
other situation was different than this one.
Your
True.
mic is
Ow.
coming unplugged again, Peyton.
Yeah, so add that. Is that just a straight modifier
Yes.
for the bonus? Okay, cool.
That's why he said you can't lose.
Yeah. And this would probably be a trained version of this.
Yes.
Or
It
un-
was always trained.
Okay.
This
no.
is gonna be. As
No
Peyton's dad
raises.
said, you fucking blew it, a clear hero. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad I blew it because I wasn't even trying to blow it.
I
Even
just
if
want
it's
you all
intended.
to look at the roll and actually see the bonus of the roll.
Yeah.
Plus 15.
15.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wait, how
Just
do you
to
get a
test-
plus 15 modifier? I don't have any modifiers. I just have things that make my rolls trained or more rolls.
The advantages this character has is what you're playing.
Oh,
Peyton.
okay.
It
I
was
was-
more.
I've just never added a bonus to anything. So that's why I was confused because all my bonuses involve more dice rolling and keeping. No straight modifiers.
Oh, she has that too.
Your
I
mic
do.
is getting worse, Peyton.
It is getting bad.
I'm sorry, it's because it's trying to filter out stuff.
I understand. I'm just letting you know.
He's right. It's staticky.
Okay. Regardless of this very loud dogs, regardless of this test, we'll have taken that as a very innocent statement
Yay.
because this is more of a test of can Aaron navigate the character sheet?
They can.
They can.
They can.
Well, if you're deeply curious into what this town may offer, the
Oh.
only
Sorry.
really notable thing is Tochiji's finest, the tea house here.
The
That
finest
is very exciting to me.
teas?
I'm
Yes,
a
the
big
finest
fan of
teas.
teas.
I am a fan of getting teas.
He's delicious.
He loves being teased.
Oh.
That is exactly what I was going for there. If we're gonna play out this temptation thing, I'm gonna play it up, baby.
Go for it. Yeah.
I enjoy teas. We should go visit there. I want to get some teas.
I have a feeling that you may find it very different than what you're thinking.
How so?
Because you're looking for Nakinama's night house.
And not the finest tea house.
So it's not like on the main strip. You can't go get a strip tease. Sorry.
No, you cannot.
Fucking goddamn it.
I'm just sitting here like,
That was
You
too
just-
good.
You are losing control of your players.
You are losing control. We are having too.
You're-
That was
hey,
too good.
you know,
I
it's
liked that
technically-
pun too much.
It's technically Peyton's own fault for having for having
Yeah,
us roll
yeah.
temptation to begin
This
with.
is
I was
You
I was
invited
like,
her.
why is this even happening? I guess I'm going with it.
This is on you.
Also, that's the only thing Saito has said all morning.
So we can get teas in the tea house,
Oh, I guess that's not true.
Shizuki?
Yeah, because you talked to that general store man.
I'm gonna
we can
say
get-
that happened later, maybe.
Yeah, that happened last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it before breakfast.
Yeah,
That's okay.
no one would do that before breakfast.
Yeah. Let's wait.
Oh, you're trying
Well,
so hard.
I would really like to go see this tea house. I'm a big fan of tea.
I'm not a big fan of tea, but I'm curious now.
Well, if it
Curious
is-
about teas.
If it is such a legendary tea house, I mean, I've got to try this.
Let's go. I'm down, Mitsunari. Anyone else? Shizuki,
I'm coming
are
along.
you gonna guide us there?
I will lead you.
I can go for some
Awesome.
tea.
I'm just holding cold vodka against my skin because I'm hot.
I'm gonna look
I
at
can feel
Hisoka
that.
and see what
Wow.
Hisoka's reaction is to going to the tea house.
He's just kind of focusing on eating and nodding with most of the conversation. He was staring at Akiro for a few seconds, but
I think we all stared at Akira for a few seconds. Just
I feel like everyone is constantly staring at me in character because I say things and out of character because I say things.
live your best life.
So we all go to the tea house. And Akira is very disappointed that it's not a tea's house.
You can see in his
No,
face
this
as
is
we walk
exactly
out.
what I thought it would be. I'm here for a tease.
Yeah, he's
I will.
obtuse.
I will
I
not
guess
go
it's a tease.
inside. I will prop myself up like I'm taking a nap, like I do all the time, and just be smoking and unassuming in the front.
What a mysterious, unassuming smoking man with a monkey.
All right. So
Mm.
as you all sit down in this tea house, Shizuki, you know the name or the owner of the tea house is actually a peasant named Shimoko, and she has been granted permission to produce tea in this location.
Shimon. Oh, she's adorable!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I said that out of character. I was like-
Take an honor law. No, I'm joking.
She is adorable, though.
yeah.
She politely bows when you all come in and says, "Welcome, welcome. Can I interest you in our house blend?"
Re-say that as you cut out.
No, he didn't cut out. He said, "Can I interest you in your house blend?"
Oh, it did not come through on my end.
Oh,
Yes.
I'd like to know all about the teas that you have here. What sort of tea do you grow? And yes, I'd be happy to try the house blend.
We actually import from a lot of the different crane cities, but we have our own that we only grow and sell here. We don't give it to any other tea house throughout the entirety of all of Rokugan.
I'd like to try some of that.
Yes, I would definitely like to try that.
Can I get a sample, please?
She just starts brewing tea and then says, "Lady Shizuki, is this on your father's tab?"
Yes.
All right. So she sits you all down, and it's a really nice place. Like you sit down, matted or like padded mattress that you can sit on, all sorts of really nice stuff that you might not be used to if you're from the very rugged situation of the Mantis, where they're used to sitting on wood floors, or if you come from the Unicorn, where they're used to sitting on horses.
Or the ground.
Yeah.
Or the ground. Very fluffy, over the top diplomatic kind of situation here, where you're in a place that feels really comfortable, but not really like what a lot of you would be used to. But it would be everything that you would expect from the Crane.
This is very similar to the Crane team houses that I've been in near the Phoenix Lands.
Modeled after the capital.
I have not yet been to the Crane capital. Oh, wait, the capital? Is there capitals of each one? Yeah, I guess.
Yes, so the capital city of each one is usually whichever
The Kyuden insert daimyo name, right?
Yeah, whatever the head family's name is. Like, for example, it'd be Kyuden Bayushi would be the Scorpion Clan capital
Yeah.
city.
Did she
Kyuden Doji.
Shizuki, did you mean the capital of the Crane clan or the capital of the capital of the capital? Okay.
I just do not have...
Toshiranbo.
Yeah, I'm not finding... It's not... I don't want the Black Crane Estates. I want...
It's gonna say Kyuden before it. It always says Kyuden.
Kyuden Doji.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so she's of the lead line too. If she's a doji and they're a doji.
I mean, but there are 10,000 doji, so...
Yeah, I didn't say she was gonna be the fucking queen of the crane. No.
The
I
Crane
don't-
Queen.
Crane queen.
Okay, well, after the Crane capital. Just to help clarify.
Thank you for clarifying. Sorry, I didn't
Sorry.
laugh in character.
No, you're good.
This is some lovely architecture. I have not been in that many tea houses in my life.
The pillows are so soft. What kind of tea are we having?
House blend.
Yes, but what kind of tea is it? Is it green? Is it black? Is it white?
It's a white. It's a very light, almost white reddish color. When she sets it down, she just smiles politely and says, "If you need anything else, or if you would like any rice or anything to go with it, let me know."
Shimako,
She politely bows and goes to step out before
before you
Shizuki
go,
says anything.
Wow.
But not before she says anything. Before she says anything, she does that and turns to go before Shizuki stops her.
can you also bring me one of your strongest black teas? It was
She
a very
nods.
long day.
Of course, I'll have it in a minute.
Well, I'm gonna take a sip of tea. What do I taste, DM? Is it good? Is it crazy?
Spicy.
This is probably the best tea you've ever tasted.
Oh my god.
This is the best tea I've ever tasted.
Oh.
I
Oh
just say,
my
I can make this.
God.
You're not here, Saito.
No, I
You're
was
leaning
just
against a
Doing that
fucking
sound
wall.
outside, we're just
Yeah, like
waiting
through the
for
window.
the-
He's sitting there like, man, I could have had some fucking good tea.
No, I'm trying to cover you guys.
regret the wall. Regret the wall.
This tea is so good. I must go give some to Saito.
No, I'm good. I'm good. It's
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, go give him some. Go
Yeah,
share it with
I
Saito.
stand up and go outside to
Don't
go
blow
give
my
Saito some
cover.
tea. Saito?
Does he see me? Can I roll a stealth check?
You're sitting against the wall. You're not stealthing.
Go ahead and roll your stealth check.
I'm
This is
like-
the hero we're talking about.
I'm like, what's his name? What's his name? Drax.
Saito's doing this against a wall.
I stand so still
Yeah.
no one can see me.
Hat down, like.
Okay, where's the
Akiro's
stealth?
not
There it
actually
is.
seen him
Oh,
pull
guys,
this
my stealth is so good.
It is good. I'm assuming it's good. That's good.
Ooh.
That's very.
Yeah.
Guess I'm making an investigation check?
Investigation notice.
This is pretty unbelievable. We know where he is. We know he's just looking against the fucking.
Damn.
Akiro is like one of those children that he runs out and like it's literally right there. Or like when you go and tell your mom you can't find something in the fridge and she opens it and pulls it out right away. This is the moment that it's happening to Akiro.
Right.
That's fair. That's legitimate. I appreciate
Saito,
that, DM.
this is some amazing tea. You should... Saito? Oh well. His loss.
That's hilarious. Thank you, Chris.
Do I, by the way, now that we're talking about me, do I hear anyone here at this tea house or in the street or anything saying anything particularly juicy?
Is there even anyone on the street?
Roll a
It's
d10 for me.
like 9 or 10 in the morning in a small town. Is there...
I mean, I do this literally every time we go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do.
It's the Saitoism.
Mm-hmm. One day it will do so. Something will happen.
Hey, we found a
sorry.
whore once. That was pretty cool.
There
That
you go.
was fun
Yeah.
for him.
Oh! Whoa! I rolled
Oh.
2 on accident. I don't know how. The first one was a 10, though. I promise.
Wait, what? I only see one on
Oh,
my.
it exploded.
I only see one on my screen. It's 18. I don't.
Doesn't
Yeah.
need to explode.
Oh, it exploded. See, on mine it shows 2 dice, but
Yeah.
at 18.
Yeah,
see it turn into an
it
8, yeah.
exploded.
For some reason, I can't see it. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. Cast meteor shower. I'ma get it. I'ma get that.
Saito is
Hey, Twilight.
a spy on the wall. Dun, dun, dun.
I need just one moment here.
You guys like look out.
Yeah,
the
because you
window
rolled a
and
critical success. Or
I'm like parkouring off of the top of the building. Like
It just looks like
Jump in,
leaves are
like-
blowing in the wind.
He's grown a cartoon ear stalk that like literally goes down a mile
Yeah.
away, and it's like peeking around the corner of a building, and it's
But
like.
you know what? This will work. You rolled a 10, so I'm gonna give you this thing that I've been holding.
Ooh, 1 sec.
So you're not really.
It's Cyber's room service.
Oh.
Pizza boy.
Hmm.
Zoom in on that bed back
God,
there.
I want pizza right now.
I had pizza earlier today.
I did too.
What did I eat today?
That's a bad statement.
I don't know what I ate.
I had
Cheez-Its.
half a burrito and a
Mm.
bagel and a lot of vodka.
Yeah, I've had tequila and Cheez-Its.
Woo!
I'm about to have some.
Everyone is making my mom's senses just go off right now. Thank you.
Cyber, your camera looks so good.
Does it?
Anyway,
Okay.
I mean, it just looks,
So-
the setting
better.
is great. The
I
lighting
know.
is good.
I know.
A
I
lot
feel
better
like
than
I
what,
want to
like,
like have a smoke and like lie in the bed in his smoking
Well,
room.
It's like
Not
something on
that
Watchmen.
Yeah, he's like,
Isn't
No, it
Smoking
just
room,
looks
Cyber?
good. It looks,
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
the-
come
what
to
is
my
Cyber doing?
smoking room with Gus.
It,
What?
it frames
is
your
that?
face.
What? That is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Saito, you're looking down
Smeagol.
and like you're just trying to listen to things that pass.
Smeagol.
Footsteps come up. You look up and you see this man standing directly in
That's a man?
staring at you.
He's just standing in front of. He's just standing in front of me.
Yep, just standing right in front of you.
The sound has less reverb.
I will
What?
not move. I'm not moving.
Do you like give him a once up and down or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. So you see that he has a snake wrapped around his waist.
A live snake.
Yes, a live snake.
What the fuck?
Is there
Jake the
anyone
Snake.
else here that can?
No,
see
we're
this?
all inside having tea.
They're
But
all
any-
inside.
Any other human
Just you.
beings?
There's a couple of peasants running around.
Did they
they
not
see
notice
him?
this terrifying man?
They don't seem to notice him, kind of like they don't seem to notice you. Do you do anything?
Wave at him, like, hey.
I'll say. That's what I'll say.
He bumps into you, kind of like that moment of like, why did you bump into me? Like very intentional, not like to hurt, but it gets your attention. And then he just starts walking.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
So he just proceeds to start walking straight out of town.
Akira, how did Saito like the tea?
I'm gonna keep
I
following
couldn't
him.
find him.
You couldn't find him. Isn't he just right outside?
I thought he would be, but I looked around and he just wasn't there. So, more for me, I guess.
That's strange. Don't you think
I
we should
know.
look for him?
I mean, he kind of does this all the time, though, where he just doesn't want to be found. So,
Well,
He
this
just kind
tea,
of
I'm
falls
sure
off
he'll
the
show
face of
back
the
up at
earth,
some
yeah.
point.
well, this tea is delicious. I'll just have another one before I
Yeah,
go.
let's just
Yeah.
sit here and drink some more tea.
Looking.
He's a big boy.
I go looking.
Alright, so he just continues to walk along the path. And how far out are you going to follow him?
I'll follow him. If it's gonna be like a day's travel, then I won't go that far. But
So, like, roughly how many hours are you going to let go?
6 hours.
Oh
Damn.
my.
You're gonna follow him for 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fucking lose our minds with where the fuck you went.
Alright, so
Hisoka
Saito,
will. He knows what happens.
After 6 hours, you pause, because this guy's just been walking the entire time.
He takes no notice of Saito behind him.
I'm
If
super
he
sneaky.
does, he's not noticing, or intentionally just ignoring him.
Rude.
Not really sure which one.
And he's just continuing to go.
And he's just continuing to go. Oh, I found out where my images went. Well,
In one direction.
yep, just following one path. He's heading straight up, and it seems like he is heading straight to Wall above the Ocean City.
Okay, I will take my staff out and send my eagle friend. I forgot his name.
Okay.
Washi.
Isn't washi just the word for eagle?
I think it's the name of an eagle spirit. Is what
I think it's the Japanese word for eagle.
Oh, maybe it is.
Someone can confirm this. I don't speak Japanese. I don't like.
Washi.
All right. On your way back,
It means paper, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
on your way back, Heiko starts pulling at like your collar.
What? But what happened
Yeah.
with Washi?
Washi, he's following him. But like, are you gonna just let the eagle go and start walking back?
Wait, what happened? I couldn't.
So after the 6 hours passed, you
Mhm.
sent Washi to continue to follow him, right?
No, I want Washi to like hit him.
What?
Yeah,
Oh shit! You're gonna attack him.
I want to see if he's real.
So Washi comes, and I'm not gonna actually describe this because the outcome is pretty straightforward.
I
The
can't
bird
like
starts-
spy with Washi. I'm not. He's not a
The
familiar.
bird starts just immediately harassing him and clawing at his face, and he's freaking out about it and trying to bat the bird away.
Holy shit!
All right, well then I'll take Washi back and then we'll hide it or something.
He turns and looks around and he's like, "Huh? Where'd that bird go?" You see the snake like kind of spin down his leg and start slithering beside him now.
What the?
Hmm.
What the fuck? This is the most terrifying character.
He's freaky.
Creepy, no-eyed snake man. Like,
Note that Washi seems to have taken his eye now.
What?
he took an eye?
That's what happens when Washi's fighting somebody that does not have combat stats.
Also, more importantly, why is he saying, what the fuck, where'd that bird go in? Not, oh my god, my eye! What?
Can he still see with the eye that was removed?
We don't know.
I'm
So
not
he
asking
start-
that to be daft.
Yeah,
that is
he
legitimately a
does
thing that can happen.
Reach
sometimes
out
in this.
about like where is his eye? Where is his eye? And then he's looking around. He's like, "Where's that bird?" Like a very he wants to murder it kind of look.
But he's not upset that his eye's missing, or
No,
he is.
he's really upset about
Okay.
his eye missing. Like he's freaking out about it, but he's more concerned about the bird that just disappeared. That was
Alright.
attacking him that took his eye.
Well, this is not what I expected to happen. I will take the eyeball. I mean, I'll just watch him, but I won't follow him anymore.
He starts to run away.
Okay.
You were going. You attacked and dismembered and de-eyed a man. What the fuck?
Possibly
What?
innocent guy.
What? You know, maybe you should have tried talking to him in the 6 hours that you were together.
That's how you say hello in Rokugan.
I mean, he did something
I-
creepy.
What did he walked? He walked into you. So creepy.
And you stole his eye.
That sounds like a
the
Pokemon battle
creepy
invitation to me.
I didn't tell the bird to steal his eyeball.
Jesus Christ.
Tell the bird to go get
Damn.
it back.
Jesus
What's
Christ.
he's gonna just pop it back in now?
Maybe.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think
All
so.
right, so Saito. At this point, like after he begins to run away, and you're a safe distance away to not attract any attention, Ayako starts pulling on your car.
What's up, Hayeko?
He like kind of climbs down you and pulls out a pocket.
Was that a pocket?
Yes, he pulls out one of your pockets.
Oh. Okay. What's wrong?
Do you reach into that pocket at all?
Oh.
He pulled it out. Whatever's in it falls out.
This is in
I
your
see.
pocket.
Okay, what's in my pocket? Oh fuck! I just fucked something up, guys.
No, he doesn't know you took his eye. He thought it was a bird. Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Maybe acupuncture will help him regrow an eye.
Oh my god! All right, cool. All right, cool.
Saito pulls the hat down and just starts walking back.
I will go back home. I
Oh,
will put the eyeball in my bag. I guess.
put it in a
I'll-
pickle jar.
I'll
Why?
wrap it up in cloth and put it in my bag.
My Google Chrome keeps literally flashing,
By the way,
like
you
refreshing.
can
I don't
add
know. Like,
that to your inventory.
An eyeball? Yeah, I'll add it.
Oh,
Don't
and
worry.
thing in the note.
Scoundrel's
Oh,
eye.
and the note. And the note. Yes, I'll keep the note.
Okay, so what?
I hope that fucking
12
note.
hours that he's gone.
I hope that note was like, we've taken someone so hostage. We are awful
Yeah.
people, and maybe you should scratch our eyes out. Because if not, I'm gonna feel real bad.
Saito,
This is just the day in the life of a tortoise.
Yeah.
Man, Mitsunari, this tea is so good. I swear, we've been drinking
I
it
swear,
for
12
hours.
fucking hours.
So meanwhile,
Yeah.
at the tea house.
I don't think we were here for 12 hours.
No, so 5 minutes later
No.
at the.
So like 5 minutes later, after Akiro goes to look for Saito.
Okay. I will have have very quickly downed my very, very strong tea.
Isn't okay. I was gonna say, isn't white tea the highest caffeine ratio?
I think so, yeah.
But
think
she
it's the
ordered
opposite
strong
is
black
fine.
tea. They ordered she.
In China and Asia, white tea is particularly often made stronger because of the lacking caffeine substance.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want her to mess with the house blend, so I'm like, okay, I need your strongest.
There you go.
Your strongest.
It's hard because it's she in character and they out of character, and I'm bad. I'm gonna get it right
Also
one day.
works.
No, I want to get it right
Okay.
though.
So, is there anything else you guys would need before we move out?
This is the most delicious tea I've ever had. What is the secret? Please tell me. I'm super excited about this tea.
It's not my secret to tell.
No, I kind of meant to the lady who, not
don't-
you. No offense.
Okay.
I kind of meant to the lady who grows and distributes said tea.
She just politely smiles and says, "Family trade secret."
Have you considered opening up other franchises? This is amazing.
I can't imagine how this would be a huge success in the capital.
She just smiles kind of politely and says, "Thank you, but I'm perfectly content here."
Can we buy it in bulk?
Sure. She then proceeds to go back and she asks, "How much would you like?"
How much would? One moment, looking at how much money I have. Out of character, how much fucking
Isn't
money
this
do I have? How much would 6 Koku buy me?
Human
Yikers.
eyeball.
Wide-eyed. How long are you planning on staying? Because I don't have that much produced.
How much can you
Oh,
sell me
wow.
now?
Probably 2 koku worth.
Shoves it into her palm and says, "This is the best tea I've ever had. If you could just send it to this address, I will continue buying it."
Sign me up for a subscription. Give me one of those.
I would
Amazon-
like a subscription. I would like the gold membership. Give me the goddamn credit card. Give me
She nods, and you work out the details with her of that very quickly.
All right, and I would also like to send a small bundle to my little sister so that she can have some. Well,
All right, so we'll say that was 2.2 koku.
2.2. Okay.
Damn.
Yep, and that they would take care of the shipping process.
Thank you.
Out of character, Shizuki, you would be aware that the reason why they're not worried about shipping is because the Korean are notoriously good at transporting objects.
Bless your mother 3 times. And how much tea do I mark down for that?
Don't worry about
A
it.
metric fuck ton.
Do I just say I'm good for tea for how many weeks of tea?
A lot.
I'm gonna put like 3 months.
That's fine.
That's 3 months of really fucking good
Just
tea.
put an infinity symbol. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I would like you, if you can, every time Distribute us money, to tax me for tea. Because that's only fair, and I want a subscription to Infinite Tea.
Ultimate tea.
I'm just gonna say tax me on tea. I'm just not gonna put an amount. Just infinite tea.
Tax.
Tea tax me.
Can we throw it in the water? The ocean?
Didn't we fight a war about this?
Except for he's actively choosing to have this tax on him.
Yes.
So
Please. Infinite
Sounds like
tea.
reverse.
Tea tax me. Daddy. Okay, there we
that's
go.
who needs to get turned down.
Just gonna drink some more vodka.
Do I look like you can call me that?
I didn't call you daddy. I just put it because it made me laugh. It wasn't direct reference to you. I said tea tax me daddy.
I appreciate this fun fact.
Shizuki, what's been happening in town lately? Anything?
Relatively quiet.
No undesirables?
Not that I have seen or have been reported.
Shame.
We do know that there are undesirables on our way, hence why we asked for guests, help, but other than that, no.
About these
Do you know who's
undesirables.
on their way?
What was that?
Do you know who's on their way?
On the way.
On the way?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
coming here. Meaning,
Yeah.
Shulitz fan, mainly bandits. Mainly bandits.
DM, where are we headed to? With
You would
them.
be heading up. It's about a week, or it's about a week away. You would be heading up in the general direction towards. This particular septon has an estate that is considered neutral territory, and his estate would be kind of in the center of the Crablands, the Cranelands, the Fox Clan Palace, the Sparrow Clan Palace. He's kind of in this area.
So here? Okay.
Yeah,
Here.
in this general area. And has oversight of that particular location.
So if I only have 2 days here to find the Nizumi, I'm gonna go looking for him after my tea. Especially if we're fucking leaving the area.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask her to point me to the nearest crabs.
Shizuki, out of character, the nearest crab you know does not have good relations with your father.
Uh-oh.
Nor does the party have travel papers to go over there.
We can forge some.
I'll ask a guard. I'm not asking for anything that they need to know. Like I need to find these Nizumi. It's nothing to do with the crab.
So travel papers are generally required for people of different clans to go into another clan's location. You guys have had them all through the Lion Lands, through the Scorpion Lands, through the Mantis Clans, into the Crane Lands. You don't have any right now that would be valid for the Crab, the Unicorn, or the Phoenix, outside of if those are your home clan.
So, unless you have papers, I don't think you'll be able to get into any of the crablands nearby. And
Shizuki, you know your father could authorize those papers, though.
while papers could be authorized, the nearest one is not on good terms.
I'd be willing to take that chance as long as I'm back within 2 days. Would you mind if I went in search of this?
as long as you're back.
Okay. And I'm gonna go beg the Lord for papers to go to the Crablands to search for my mission.
All right. Do any of you want to go with him?
I'll go. Can't hurt to have more papers to travel anywhere I'd like to go.
Hisoka, you do know that traveling through the Crablands is particularly dangerous.
Okay, then yes, I'd go with them.
I'd lead them.
I'll go with you as well, so you're not in threes, Hisoka. I know you hate that.
Thank you, I do appreciate that.
I'll at least.
By the way,
lead
did you
them.
see where my salt went?
Where your what went?
My salt. It's missing. No, don't worry about it.
Your salt is missing? Who would
Are you
take
asking
your
that
salt?
in character?
Yes.
In
Yes.
character, yes.
Okay.
Why would he be asking that out of character?
Why is
I was gonna say we don't have a webcam. We can't see if you put your salt down anywhere.
Where's my
I
salt?
know you're eating pizza, but we can't see if you misplaced it.
He's not eating it yet. He's waiting for it to arrive.
Exactly.
No, I haven't seen where you put your salt. Were you salting your tea?
No, I salt every piece of clothing I wear before I wear it. And blessings. I did it to your
Oh.
horse, remember?
That's cool.
I don't remember, but I kind of remember a little bit. That's neat, though. I have not seen your salt. Will any salt work?
Technically. Anyway.
Okay.
So as you all go to search for the Lord, you all notice Saito is missing. Like, he's not out there.
Is it common for you guys to separate like this?
No,
Fairly common,
but it's
yeah.
very hard to tell with Saito. He's a mysterious one.
It 100% is common for us to separate, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't feel like in general we separate that often. But it is
every time
it is
we-
for you and Hisoka.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I was gonna say, but for Saito, it is not entirely unprecedented.
He'll be back by the night.
There's something wrong with my computer. Out of character, obviously.
Is it doing that widescreen flash thing again?
It keeps fucking flashing black screen on the goddamn LFAVR and it's pissing me off and I don't know why. Okay, sorry. It's not relevant. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what the problem is. But I just want to draw attention to it for the VOD and for any of my viewers who are like, why does it keep flashing every 2 fucking seconds? And it's pissing me off. Anyway, continue.
I was confused, but I figured it was just my computer.
No, it's my computer. It's like pissed at it.
Anyway,
I blame
I would
Google
most
Chrome.
likely lead them there. Just to, at this time of day, probably study.
Yeah, probably. Give me just 1 second, please.
Yep.
I was gonna. I'll take this moment to say, I know that this is not on anyone's plan, so your offers to assist me are greatly appreciated. Thank you. It's just very important to me that I understand more about this, and I hold up my very pretty gray black cloak thing.
Shizuki, that might be something you would ask questions about.
How did you obtain that?
It's kind of hard to say, and I don't understand enough about it as is. So if you don't take this as an offense, I will maybe save that for a later date if we get to know each other better.
And it's Nezumi work.
Yes,
Correct?
it is Nezumi work, which is why I need their assistance.
Do you have any? You gave me a thing I speak. Does that include read?
No. just
Okay.
speak.
You
Okay.
speak Nezumi? Sorry, that was out of character.
Oh, look.
That and my
What
question was
incorporation?
also out of character.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
'Cause-
Meta knowledge. Metagaming pigeon. Sorry.
You're good. Maybe I shall see what my father has to say. If you don't mind, I might want to accompany you on your mission. As
Yeah,
these-
I certainly don't mind, and that would allow us to free the three thing if someone wanted to stay behind.
The 3 thing?
Hisoka has a rule about traveling in threes.
It's not just me, it's all the Scorpion.
Okay, to be
Please don't make me seem like a weirdo.
okay.
Okay,
Apologize
all
for
of the
I apologize for
Scorpion.
making you seem like a weirdo. Maybe you would like to explain it, Hisoka.
Sure. Okay. You never travel in threes because nothing happens well in threes. That's the simplest of it. If you travel in threes, you might die. That's
Regard-
the
Oh, sorry.
ham-fisted version.
But regardless, with a party of 5, we would be able. If someone needed to stay, they would certainly be welcome to do so.
3s are a good number to avoid.
Out of
So I
character, my grandmother, who was a very suspicious Greek woman while she lived, was afraid of even numbers, not odd. So she liked 13, but she did not like 4. No.
Interesting.
she 13 is a fine number, she would say. Anyway, fun
I
fact.
appreciate.
She's great. She was great. I miss her.
Alright, sorry about that.
Hey,
Okay.
Crazy Ken.
Alright, so you're all just gonna trust Saito to be doing Saito things?
There's no
I
reason
trust
for us
the party
not
to
to.
trust Saito to do Saito things.
I mean, maybe we're wrong this time, but we're kind of that precedent. He goes off on his own. Gotta let him do his thing.
Mm-hmm. He's big boy. He knows what he's doing.
I believe in Saito.
Alright.
I trust.
So, yeah, you find your father's return to the estate. He's talking to the groundskeeper.
Can you do me a favor and describe yourself, Shizuki? Because I having trouble. I don't think you got to actually you. It was very rushed at the end of last time.
Yes. Currently, I don't know. Today is wearing just good standard clothing to travel in, to work in. Hair is bound up a lot more just to keep it out of the way.
Mhm.
Always has katana on her in case she is needed for guard duty. And definitely walks both with and has mannerisms of highly skilled in social aspect, but also you can definitely tell she's had some combat training
Okay, thank
by
you.
how she holds herself.
And would you like us to describe ourselves for you?
Yes.
I figured you might. Does anyone want to start? Should I start? Okay.
Hi, I have blue hair and I'm very derpy.
Oh yeah, you have blue
That
hair.
basically sums me up.
Yep.
Kazi's about 20. He's about 5'5", weighing in at 115 pounds, hailing from the Mantis Islands.
Is that what you currently wear? Wait.
Yeah.
You're
No,
so
I weigh less.
small. Oh, you weigh less than 115 pounds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's around 105.
I'm gonna vomit.
You weigh less than I do.
I'm just gonna vomit.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna.
tiny.
Can I get some
I'm really
anorexia,
tiny.
please?
I'm like itty bitty.
Anyway.
Very androgynous appearance. Like, androgynously beautiful is what I'm gonna go with.
I like it.
I'm 17. I'm very young. I'm as small as the DM would let me be. I'm at 5'3" and I weigh 110 pounds. I have purple eyes but regular brown hair, and I generally tend to wear red, as most Phoenix do. And I do carry a war fan and a katana. But I also carry quite a lot of scrolls that might belie to the fact that I might not just be a Bushido trained person.
Okay.
Just to clarify, I'm 22, 5'11", which is the max height you can be without taking
Large.
disadvantages from that.
Large is not a disadvantage. It has both advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, but I specifically did that so I wouldn't have to deal with the disadvantages because
Same. I also took as small as I could without having to take the small disadvantage.
Yeah. 140 pounds, so fairly skinny for that height. Blue hair, green eyes. Walk around with shirts on that don't have sleeves because that's what unicorn do.
Okay.
Which is considered to be dishonorable for everyone but unicorn.
You gotta keep those arms free.
Yeah, they just kind of accept it with us.
I generally wear. I'm wearing a kimono currently, but I have like a little bit of armor, and I have this gray black cloak that covers most of my body when the hood is up.
Mm-hmm.
Hitsoka's 5'10", 19, about 150 pounds. He wears black, red, and gold training clothing that seems to have random parts where it pads out.
Mm-hmm.
One eye discolored, kind of mid-length, shaggy brown hair, and a black textured, almost hard-looking mask that he wears that goes under his nose. 2 blades at the side, one on the back, lower back. I think that's everything. Yeah.
Saito is incredibly unremarkable and forgettable, and he has long, dark hair with a little bit of gray. And I wear extravagant clothing, which is very funny. Because I have a feat that says
You're forgettable.
Yeah.
I'm forgettable, and no one
And
remembers
yet,
what I look like.
your clan attire is lavish.
Bland. That's what it's called. I'm bland. Also, I have a monkey named Haiko, and it's very calm, chill monkey. It doesn't really do much.
Lies.
No, that's true.
No, it
Y'all
doesn't-
try to
it doesn't do
RP my
much.
Monkey. Yeah.
That monkey
There.
steals everything it can.
That monkey has it ever stolen anything?
No.
It's never stolen. Like,
Didn't it steal the wine and the...
no, that was
I
Saito.
stole it.
That was
It's a human
Saito.
influence.
Well, my bad. I
Yeah.
thought the monkey did that.
No, the
Haiko's
monkey.
honor is probably the highest in the whole group at this point.
His monkey is actually literally just the chill monkey he's always wanted it to be. It smokes.
Yeah,
It does a little bit of
It
role playing. It's not evil. It's not combative. It's just a chill monkey. It's just
It's a chill monkey.
So the
That's
complete opposite of Sun Wukong.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
just a
yes.
monkey.
So,
It's just a chill
It's
ass
just
monkey.
a chill monkey.
It smokes.
that smokes a pipe that I gave it. That used to be my pipe, and now I have a. What is it called? I forgot even what. My
It's the
weapon-
pipe weapon. It's like a 4-foot pipe made of metal.
Machikan Shisha. That's my weapon. Is a giant pipe.
It's a 4-foot metal pipe.
Oh, okay.
So I smell like smoke tobacco all the time
it's
'Cause
not
I s-
tobacco he's smoking.
because I smoke all the time, and so does my monkey.
All right.
But I don't chat a lot, and I stay in the corners of every room, and I don't very much.
Sorry to fucking shoehorn that introduction thing in. I just felt as though it was very rushed and we didn't do it.
No,
Also, a
the
nice little reminder for those that
Mhm.
might just be tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah. descriptions are also very, very helpful.
It also helps us identify our own character.
All right. So, you're all led to the private study of the Doji Daimyo, Haruki, who, for those that want the image again, there you go.
They both have such lush, shiny white hair. I'm so
Yeah.
jealous.
It's like they're related.
I'm so
Yeah.
jealous.
No.
I'm such let me touch your hair. Out of character. Out of character. He looks like the white. What is the opera singer with the white hair from Russia? He looks like that guy.
Vetus? No.
No, Vetus is the countertenor. He's a very famous masculine figure.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
Just type white hair baritone. His name is Dmitry Khvorstovsky. Dmitri. It's the silver-maned baritone from Siberia.
We lost Peyton. It looks like his internet's reloading.
Oh no.
I tried to get you to watch the Pearlfishers duet.
Oh, yeah.
You know this one? Right here?
Okay. So
I forgot he died.
He's dead?
Yeah, he's only
let's
55. He died.
Hey guys.
Anyway.
Anyway,
So-
back to the tabletop.
Sorry. It's sad.
Anyway.
You're so
Oh, and Jonas Kaufman. This is good.
Uh,
This is good.
He seems to be writing something.
I'm not gonna ask him.
Oh, I will ask him. This is my mission. Sorry, if I have some business in the Crablands, and I have been told that it is within your power to assist me in getting there. And I hate to impeach, but if there's any way you can help me acquire the papers necessary to travel there, I promise I will be back within 2 days to resume our mission. But there is something that I would like to inquire about with the Nezumi Blue Fur clan.
He gives you kind of a confused look. Why do you need to see the Nezumi?
I sort of mentioned, like motion towards the cloak that I'm wearing, and I say there's an item that I have recently acquired that I do not quite understand, and it is of their make, and without their assistance I will never understand it further. And as a Shigenja, it is important for me to attain knowledge and further the goals of the Empire the best of my ability, and I think this will do so. Or assist me in doing so.
He hesitates and seems to be thinking, I'm going to need a check of some sort. It can be etiquette, it can be courtier, or sincerity.
I think I'm shit at all of those.
I offered you multiple points here.
One, sincerity. I'm looking etiquette. And what was the other one? Courtier. I'm 0 at all of those. So I'm gonna just cast Altering the Course on myself real quick. Try and see if I can game the system a bit like a douchebag. Kind of feel bad about that. Alright, and I'm gonna use a void point to make sure that I can do it. So I'll use 1 void point to make sure that I can cast it. Then I'm gonna use 3 void points on the etiquette check. Or sorry, sincerity check. So what is it? Bonus 2k2.
Yep. Bonus
2k2 trained because I'm using 3
Yep.
points. Okay. I don't know what your DC is, but I'm gonna try and beat it.
So remember, the system works in increments of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I do remember that it works in increments of 5. That is a 4k4 sincerity trained roll. I had to use 3 void points for that roll.
All in.
He looks
What is
down
it, like-
for a moment. So what I can do for you is that, due to the nature of how the Nezumi work, I'll just be frank with you. In my experience,
Mhm.
it's not been possible for me to work with the Nezumi in under 2 days. My daughter might be able to enlighten you further about a past experience with the Nezumi and how difficult that might be. In the event that you would like to, after my travel period, you are more than welcome to go. I will sign papers for you then.
If that is,
You would have had to have at least a 30 to get him to sign it on the spot.
Oh wow.
if that is the best that can be done, then that is what I will accept. Thank you. Fuck!
Oh no.
Man.
Well, we're on the right track.
It's okay. I probably can't learn what I need to learn in 2 days anyway. Alright. And plus, I've got him to sign off to it for after the event, so I'll take it. Fuck.
You get the frantic anytime you say someone can know the thing and I don't know the thing.
The what?
I whispered, but just wanted Peyton to know why there was so many question marks. Cool.
The evil Kermit response.
I'm mad that I used 4K4 and just didn't get any exploding dice. This fucking shit.
Okay, perfect. I will do that.
On a D10 to roll a 10 that would otherwise then explode.
Whatever.
Want to do probability math with me?
No, I'm mad.
No.
Shh.
No.
Let me be mad, Peyton. Let me be-
Let him feel emotions.
He's,
Yeah, everybody
he's
gets to
allowed
be
to be
like
mad
that
about
sometimes.
that, and I feel for him, but only for the fact of I just can't use Void at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about
so-
that because my whole system is about gaming the voids. I am the void hacker. Like,
Aaron, that doesn't use void points.
Nope. Anyway, is there anything you guys would like to do until we leave?
Collect human eyeballs.
You got a good
oh.
collection going
Wait,
so far.
Okay, so what time of day is it? I asked to go directly after. We went, we had tea, I bought a lot of
Still
tea.
fairly early morning, getting close to noon.
So it's like 10 or 11 in the morning. Blep will not be back for another
No, I'm still chasing that guy.
10 or 11 hours. So I've purchased tea. I don't think there's anything else I need to purchase. Does anyone else need to do anything? I'm gonna ask what if there's any like wonderful sights to behold in the nearby area or entertainment. Of shit. Well, I'm not gonna say that out of character. Okay, Shizuki, this is your hometown. That we are strangers in this land. Is there anything that you think that a stranger should see?
Honestly?
Y'all want to go back to the tea house?
We went to the tea house for like an hour. I bought an infinite tea supply.
You always get
Well,
more
we
tea,
can't
though.
go back now. Mitsunari bought their entire stock.
I might have bought them out of tea.
They
They got
literally
more.
turned the sign over to say closed forever after he left.
I mean, you did give them 2 years worth of food.
Yeah, and I would do
Yeah.
it again for the best tea I've ever had as a tea enthusiast. Like,
Yeah, the tea house, which you have seen, though there are many spaces within the palace.
oh, I'm sorry.
Library, training grounds. What you may need. I'm not exactly sure on all of your skill sets. But yes.
Is there
the-
anywhere you don't like going?
Not particularly.
Even the basement.
Basements are fine. Not particularly.
DM. Did
Yes.
we go to what is it? The Wall City? Where did we go while we were fast traveling because you were upset?
Yamaneho ni Umamuza,
Well, okay.
Wall above the ocean.
And
And then you just traveled straight
we
to
took
this
the mountain
location.
path here, or did we go to the Watchtower of the West?
You took Watchtower of the West, which is
Okay.
literally just a watchtower.
I need to write down all the places I've been for my spell, so I'm sorry.
Alright, so, yeah, it's been maybe 2 or 3 hours. None of you have still seen Saito.
What?
Of course,
none of you
I
are
keep
particularly
bringing
worried
that
about
up. I
Saito.
mean,
Is
you
he
know,
normally
it's fine.
gone this long?
No, this is strange, but yeah, actually, you know, he is
I'm sure he's
occasionally gone
around
this
here
long.
somewhere, probably
Yeah.
lurking around watching us. I'm not too worried about it.
He'll be back by tonight. If he's not back by tonight, then we can start worrying.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Has
I'm
anyone
going
seen
to go
Hayeko though?
explore.
He normally sticks around.
Does he? They're
Can
kind
anyone
of,
smell
you know,
Hayeko? Like smell for the dank.
Hey, I washed my monkey. He does not smell bad.
Yeah, he doesn't. I
Oh,
mean,
he
they do.
smells better
He
than
does
you.
smell like smoke, though.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
mean
That's
why we
dank
wash.
in a
That's why we
bad
wash.
way.
You cannot wash off the smell of a smoker. I have cleaned a 93-year-old man's smoking apartment, and let me fucking tell you, everything is yellow and it smells like goddamn smoke.
That's why we wash every
True.
day to stave it off.
No, that's no.
The
Right.
breeze does not get that shit out, fam.
No, it takes years.
You
Yeah.
cannot just erase years of smoke. That shit stinks. No offense if you're a smoker. I'm not trying to like call you out. I'm just
I
saying
am
there
not-
is a smell.
I-
Who did we
Not
lose for a
IRL.
second?
Not a smoker in real life.
I-
I was for a little bit.
I don't know. I'm not judging. Like a lot of my friends
not
smoke,
judging
but
either,
I'm just
just
saying.
saying.
Like I remember when my great grandpa died, and he was like 93 or 4, and he had been smoking in that apartment for years, and everything was
Yeah,
fucking
smoking
yellow, and
Inside is
everything.
real bad.
And he
too.
always smelled like smoke, and I know that he showered regularly. Like you just smell like smoke when you're a
yeah.
smoker. Like
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah. So I don't see Saito, but can anyone smell his monkey?
We catch it on the breeze.
Yeah. Did anyone smell his monkey around or smell his pipe?
no, I guess. I think I just got a whiff of Akiro, and his.
Hey.
You smell like horse.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
The smell of horse is offensive to some, yes.
I mean, like
Hey.
it's. I'm sorry. He didn't smoke. Cigarette has a distinct smoke from weed. Weed is definitely skunkier.
Yeah, it definitely is.
They do. They smell very different, yeah.
But
I don't
I
know.
Tee-hee-hee. I love you, Sam.
I don't think.
I mean, it
any
might
of us
be.
think so.
I mean, maybe he's just out on a walk or something, or maybe he found like a bird to go chase or something.
He's probably exploring.
Knowing him,
Probably.
he's just keeping his ears and eyes open. We'll address this later, I think.
Okay.
But my question still stands, Shizuki. Where should we see? What should we see? Where should we go? We're in the mountains. It's
In there, well,
Are there any great landscape vistas?
there's a very nice waterfall.
DM, I've asked this before, but what time of year is it? Is it autumn?
We started
Isn't it fall?
in. Yeah, we started in fall. You're
I-
getting close to winter.
I was gonna say I think it's autumn. Okay.
Though
If it's not too cold, I'd love to see some of the sights. Although,
There is a
wait, we're way
waterfall.
south and I'm from the fucking Phoenix lands. Never mind, you guys don't have any cold. Yeah, I'd love to see some of the vistas.
there is a waterfall, though it may be starting to freeze over at this point. Sadly.
Well, I mean, a frozen waterfall is still beautiful. Would water freeze this far south at winter? I mean, we're south of some of the tropical islands, although I think the map is not accurate in that.
However, besides the one vista,
We are in the
not,
mountains.
there's not a lot of things here. There's a small sake house and an inn,
Well,
and then
I'm kind of a fan of
Tochigi.
sake. So, just throwing that out there.
maybe in the evening.
It is very early. I don't want some. I mean, maybe I don't want sake this
It's
early.
very early for sake.
I can agree.
I don't even think they're open yet. Don't think they open until like midday, after midday.
Are you all just going to wait around, or is there anything specific anybody would like to do?
I want to start exploring the area, and I want to start making a map of the area in my bullet book.
Okay.
I would like to go to the library and do something similar. I would like to look at maps of the area in the library.
I
All
did
right.
note that there was a library in the palace.
They did
Let's
notice
go.
that they did note there was a library, so I would
Yeah.
like take them up on that one.
Peyton, just so you know, I'm mainly being around the palace and trying to look for everything that Scorpion would look for.
Okay, so you count approximately 4 guards through the entirety of the village. There are a lot, and outside of that, the only other crane you would notice would be Shizuki and her father. Other details, a lot of peasants. Looks like there's only 2 merchants in the entire city. They have a groundskeeper, a couple of servants. They have a garden house in which the garden is really well maintained by the groundskeeper.
Oh, nice.
And that's what you'll be able to probably pick up on the first day while going around the general city limits. Outside of that, there are a decent number of peasants which tend to large areas in which they are attempting to grow crops. It seems like some of the crop growth is not, say, standard compared to plains, but you're also trying to grow crops in like a mountain, and this is more where you would expect it to be harder for crops.
Okay.
But we are in the south. Oh no, but we're in mountains. I'm sorry. Alcohol.
Cheers.
I assume I found his office, right? Or like
Yes.
where they keep records outside the library.
Yes, you could assume that his office probably has record keepings for whatever you might be looking for.
Okay. Can I just like make a quick check without seeming too suspicious of
excellent.
like any traps or anything to let them know like someone came in?
Yeah, investigation notice.
I would like to look for any and all records of interactions and relations with the nearby Nizumi that would have been at all recorded.
Don't bother rolling; you don't find anything.
You're the worst.
I will clarify that
Do I at least
my
get a
fa-
lay of the land?
my father did say that you could ask me about them, but that's about it.
I mean,
but-
I've already asked you about them, though.
It's I don't know where they are.
Okay, well
but
then I guess I
he-
will ask more.
Yeah, I can't lead you to them.
Okay. I mean, I did ask where they were. I guess it was all right. So, your father said that you knew more about the Nizumi. Have you ever spoken with one?
I have a small band had found their way into our lands, and I helped them recover from being attacked by Shadowland creatures.
Oh, that's terrible. I apologize for
Shadowland
lack of
monsters.
sympathy, but I've actually never met one, and I was wondering if you could tell me more about their customs, what they are like, how I can best approach them so that I don't offend them.
Respect and politeness. The easiest way, just general honor, unless
Don't insult their family. That would probably be the biggest thing Shizuki could ever tell anyone about dealing with the Nizu.
don't insult their family.
I have no intention of insulting anyone. I'm sort of not. Honestly, I have found myself very uncomfortable in this group because I'm not much of a social person, but sometimes I feel like I have to be in
Out
that
of,
position.
Out of character, Shizuki would know that they have some form of different custom understanding of honor, which is very different from Rokugani honor.
It's different. They also have their own They have their own spoken language, though it's easy to pick up on.
Can you teach me any of it, or would that be imposing?
Less, it's hard to teach when you're secondhand. It's
Just-
better to learn from.
Understandable, but could you at least teach me a proper greeting, or
Proper greeting.
they?
I can teach you that.
Shizuki makes a different bunch of clicking sounds, and you're not really sure how she made those sounds, but it looked a little painful.
Well, then
As if
I'm
it's
going
not
to ask her until I get it right. I'm gonna just try and repeat it back to her, and she's gonna give me
So-
feedback, and it's gonna be terrible, and we're just gonna do that
Um,
for a few minutes or hours.
so-
Like,
Shizuki's example really well demonstrates the fact that this language is not built for humans. But this language is definitely built for the Nezumi, whose facial structure is different.
All will die. That is a
And-
Warhammer reference that
I know.
no one got.
It sounded familiar.
Warhammer.
And
Anyway.
Mitsunari, you're able to pick up on that in just a couple of minutes. That sometimes, that like even trying to do this simple greeting kind of hurt your jaw a little bit.
Am I allowed to continue trying until I at least get a passable
Yes,
version
you
of
get
it?
I'll let you get that much, but you're not going to get a lot, you know.
I'm literally just asking to learn how to properly introduce
Yep, I
myself
know,
to
but
some.
I'm just saying you're not going to like be able to pick up the language. From
That's fine. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to introduce myself and not offend them. like a
Right.
proper
Um,
greeting.
Akira, what are you doing in this little bit?
I'm waiting to see if we're going anywhere. I'm just like taking care of my horse, making sure he's all right. Because I know everyone has something they want to do. I don't have any purpose here except for what the Emerald Champion sent me to do.
All right, Kazi, what are you doing?
Did you say
I'm
that out
gonna
loud?
also be in the library, but I'm searching through books of like spirituality and possible like what was the realm? The animal realm.
I know this.
Oh, the Chico, whatever it is.
Chokosabe?
Yeah, looking at mostly information that might lead to Chara and her possible motives.
Can I awkwardly blush and then try and sit next to Kazi?
Sure.
And okay, I'm gonna just try and read next to Kazi while I'm also in the library. And just try and like be on the other side of the bench, but like at the same table.
All right, Shizuki, what are you going to be doing?
I think my Amit says that she has something she needs to do, like work related.
Okay.
She's
And
still
I will
she's
be-
still incapacitated as the heir, so she still has duties.
Yep.
Currently, so I also will be AFK.
Okay.
She has to use
Um,
the banyo.
So you each spend a couple hours doing your general thing, and it
Studies.
becomes like, 3-4 o'clock is time spending to rest because you're each doing the thing that your character tends to like to do, or is just really good at and enjoys doing because they're good at it, not because like it's their favorite thing in the world to do.
Right.
So a couple hours progress, and do you guys want to do anything in specific after that? More food?
During can I meditate and also tea ceremony?
Go
Because
for it.
fun. Because why
I
not?
haven't had enough tea yet.
Well, I just bought new tea. I'm excited. I'm like,
All right.
Can
Are you setting
tobacco
the tea
ceremony?
yeah. Well, I will ask Kazi if they want to join me.
I would love to join you.
Okay, we'll have some of my brand new tea because I'm very excited about this tea. This is the best tea I've ever had.
May I join as well because I really
You would
enjoyed
be
it.
outside.
I mean, you'd be welcome if you were there, but I don't think you are with us in the library.
Regain 1 spent void point then.
Yay!
But they didn't
Kazi,
spend
you
one
don't
today.
spend void.
You didn't
didn't
spend
lose
one
any,
today.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then when
I
I'm
was
done
gonna
when
help
I'm
you
done
read
reading, I
your
will go to the
notice.
nearest garden and I will meditate when I'm done reading.
Okay. Akira, are you just hanging out with your horse some more?
How many
Or-
points do I get for meditation? It's one for meditation
Assuming
too,
that
right?
it's still midday.
Yeah,
Okay.
like midday, getting close to dinner time.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with him, just waiting on us to go somewhere.
You're not sure, but you think you get this look of a little like mischievous look in the
Ooh.
horse's eye for a second, and then it goes away very quickly. You're not sure what that was, but it's definitely something that was different, and your horse has never done that before.
Kazi! Kazi, where's that fox? I
Hmm?
have questions. I run off to go find Kazi.
All right, Hisoka, what are you doing right now?
More of the same. If I find the opportunity to talk to Kazuhiko or Shizuki, I'll take that. But otherwise, it's just more of the same.
All right. You find, which we'll come back to this. Shizuki speaking to the groundskeeper, which you'll have a moment to do that. Because you'll be able to run into that and possibly find out some information about that. Oh, and you also do uncover what looks to be 2 guards, and these are their images. If you want to see the images.
Oh, look at that guy. He's awesome. Oh, look at that guy. He's made of elastic.
It's fantastic.
Everyone's a fucking related here.
Yeah, it's like the Crane family all look very similar to one another.
I do ask whichever guard seems to be more of a regular Bushi if they're allowed to spar with the guests here.
So the one that has the staff says, "I'd be more than willing to if you would like
Was
to."
that a cat?
To the person who
No, I
whispered,
think
the
that
2
was my
images
dog.
that popped up are the guards, and you would be having a conversation with this person and something that's going to be coming up. That's your groundskeeper.
Okay.
Okay.
Aww.
Hisoka, you managed to get a little bit of sparring time in.
Okay.
And then after a while, you see Shizuki speaking to an older man.
When I'm done reading, can I ask who trained with me at the temple other than Kazi? Was it Hisoka? I think
Yeah, it was Hisoka.
Can I ask Hisoka to help spar with me so I don't lose the little bit of jujutsu I learned?
Sure.
Okay, well, please take it easy on me because you're like way better at this, but
We'll get there.
okay, sorry,
Order
after
operations,
this.
please.
Sorry.
Okay, Hisoka, you wanted to speak to Shizuki?
Yeah. I'll walk up to them and say, "Hey, am I interrupting right now?"
The groundskeeper looks very nervous, politely bows, and tries to step away from the conversation. He is not of the samurai caste.
We can continue this discussion later.
Apologies. He seems really just uncomfortable around most of the samurai that are like. Yeah, Shizuki, you know that you are the only samurai that he actually is like not nervous around.
Aww.
I'm gonna look at him, cover my discolored eye, and go, "Is that better?"
He
That's awkward.
definitely does not return any comment. He's just bowed and he's going back to guard.
He's
Maybe.
do your shit and leave. Do your
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
and leave. Do
Don't
your
touch me,
shit.
don't touch me, don't touch me.
What
Don't touch,
is it
don't
that you
touch,
need
don't
to speak
touch.
with me about?
Mainly your father. He has he been talking about the party at all lately?
I know.
It's high honor for him. I'm sure he's decided.
Yes. I can't tell if Peyton's typing to give me more information or not.
Nope.
Okay, good.
You have all the information you need.
Good. It is an exciting prospect. I do
So I
know.
take.
You go.
Okay, I was gonna say. So I take it he hasn't been talking about it much.
Not recently, mainly from when he got the invitation. And I know I'm to come with.
If you don't mind, this is my curiosity getting better of me. What is this even over? This seems a bit too out of place. You get what I'm saying?
I can understand that. From my understanding, he's lucky enough to get an invitation.
There's no special reason. He didn't do a favor for someone. Just he got lucky.
Aaron is thinking.
I'm so sorry. I just realized I was typing a million words a minute.
As far as I know, luck.
Can I see if she's lying?
Good luck.
Okay, so here we go. Shizun, I'm actually going to allow this one to be a DM-oriented roll, and I'm only going to tell you the result based on the DM.
Okay.
Just so that way no sort of information like that can usually go, and I don't normally allow it, as well as this is Peyton instructed.
Is this
Yeah.
is this an insight
Yeah.
check? Is this what's going on?
Yes, this is going to be an insight check to see what all details are, whether or not Shizuki is withholding details. So, Shizuki, I need you to do a DM roll.
Okay.
It is going to be your sincerity,
Okay.
which I will whisper you the total amount of that here in a second. I need to check also
Perfect.
your advantages to make sure nothing in there also applies.
Mm, I love how you're just putting this in for me. Removed it here.
Oh, I didn't mark off a spell, which is dishonest of me. I'm gonna fix that.
Wait, you can just click the button and press GM roll, right?
Yes, I will be able to press the button and it GM rolls. I can double check that.
I mean, it's fine. I have 30 million spell
All right,
slots. But that's
you should be able to. Also,
Oh.
or here, let me check because wait, I can't check them.
No, but let me check. It allows me to whisper to GM.
Okay, yeah, you'll do that as soon as I go through and first off,
I believe.
I will tell you what I'll.
Meh. I love how we're just waiting.
don't worry about it. Ooh, sporks.
Okay.
It's a utensil of the future.
You know, that's what I figured the math would be.
Yeah, cool.
Based on what I see. So give me one moment while I add those.
Ew, math. What are we doing math at 1 a.m. for?
It's only 10 here.
And
It's
that's on top of what's already in there, so the total amount
Okay.
is going to be.
Y'all roll fucking dice faster.
Okay. He's being slow. He's not.
Peyton, roll a damn
Every time
dice.
You click skills. It takes me from looking at your advantages.
Yeah, well, you've already given me that, and it already had one in there.
I'm just waiting for you to roll it now.
And I don't do that, and I'm just assuming that target number.
Hisoka, you can whisper to me if you would like, or you can make it public. It is up to you.
What role is this?
This is going to be an investigation interrogation.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is taking 5 minutes for a single roll.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you the answer. You know the answer, Hisoka.
What?
He probably rolled really shitty. I can get that from context.
Yes.
He rolled ass. Continue.
Ahsoka, what did you roll?
Ass.
I don't even know.
Ass.
Oh, yeah,
Want me to tell you?
Yeah, because we don't get to see our roll because I can't see my roll.
Oh, you can't even see your own fucking
Okay.
roll.
I don't get
Daryl,
to
you
see.
No, it's
rolled a
blocked out.
6.
Damn.
Oh.
That is a shitty roll.
Well, if I know the answer, I know what I'm going with.
Oh shit!
I don't know what's going on.
I told Erin her number.
Because I didn't get to see it.
Mm.
Okay. Well,
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, as far as I know, luck.
will I get to see that far as a daimyo?
Again,
I don't mean to be rude, but
no, it's as far as I know. He may know more, but
would he actually talk? I know the crane don't exactly care for my kind that much.
I have a feeling that it'd be less about you being a scorpion and more that anything that may be extra may be something he's waiting to see what will happen.
Alright, which one of you is in front of a
Sorry for wasting
fan?
your time.
No waste.
Hmm.
Good to know. Curiosity abounds.
And are you in front of a fan?
Yes, I am because my room is overly hot
Windy.
because it's 72
Alright,
degrees
alright.
here.
That's it's. I'm not gonna blame you. That's
Yeah.
fine. I just wanted to understand who was in front of a fan because we can hear it.
Usually it's me.
Let me see if I can move it.
Don't worry about it. You need to not be heat stroking on stream. That's better than.
I do agree to that, and here. But if that is all, I'll go back to my conversation with Nanasu.
Of course. Oh, by the way, if you have anyone here that would like to spar, some my way, please.
Actually, as soon as I finish this conversation, I would not mind.
Oh, that's awesome. It's
Sounds good. Don't know where to find me.
That's awesome. What time are we gonna be done reading? I'd say I'd probably easily
I'm
spend
going
6
to say
to 8 hours.
I was going to say, you're hitting about the point where we're going to go into the roughly dinner time stage.
Yeah, that sounds right. That's. I feel like my character would definitely spend easily 6 to 8 hours in a library and get lost.
Kazuhiko,
Mhm.
you are able to read whatever you would like among the rule book, among the if you want actual information about like the realms. What you're able to uncover in this location would be what you would find in the readings I previously assigned about the spirit
Yep.
realms, specifically about that location. If you want more intimate details on what Shara is, you will need to let me know.
Okay.
And you will have to do another day's worth of research to uncover that at this particular library. Although
Gotcha.
this library is advanced, it doesn't seem to be very focused on like the Kitsune type people. You might think that you'd find more of that at like the Kyuden Kitsune, or maybe the Kitsune Mori itself, or
Okay.
cities near that. This is a little out of the way, and they don't generally deal with that realm here. Although you do uncover one fact of interest. It seems that in general, animals from that realm do not come in this area.
Like the area we're in now.
Yes, that has been something recorded in one of the history books you managed to find.
I wonder why.
Mitsunari, while you are reading, you hear a non-human kind of little snoring sound.
Aww. Is it coming from Kazi?
It's coming from Kazi's backpack.
Can I like give it some side eye?
It's not like an obnoxious snoring, but it's that light little.
But it's noticeable.
It's like I can tune this out.
But I mean, but it draws attention to itself. Clearly, Kazi is not snoring, so something is.
Yeah, you can side-eye him for a moment.
That's my cricket.
Yeah, I'm just gonna side him for a second. I'll be like that. And he says that's my cricket. You say that?
Wink. Yes. Wink.
Oh, okay. I see the wink, and I like, okay, and then I wink back, but not like subtly. And then I go back to reading and try and ignore the not so subtle snory sounds. Also, I think the problem is Chrome with my stupid flashing of shit. We're gonna try. I just switched to Firefox and we're gonna see if it persists because now I can hear the music, which makes me really happy. Because this whole time I didn't know there was music.
I can't have the music, and I'm upset about it.
Because like this whole time there's been no music, and I was like, wow, I switched to Firefox and there's music. Okay, we'll see.
I might be downloading Firefox after this because I want music.
I'm sick of Chrome cucking me.
Yeah, I don't hear any music.
I'm really sick of Chrome cucking me. Anyway, let us continue.
If it's nearing dinner, what is my conversation with Janasu? I am not muted, so.
No, we heard you. We're waiting for
Okay.
Peyton.
Going over,
There we go.
going over details with him about like what's going to be planted during the winter, as he is not the most educated man. He's just done this for a while, and your father wants a new set of flowers in the garden that only grow during the winter.
Okay. And then after.
Random cultural stuff.
Yay!
It's the best kind of stuff.
After that conversation, we'll just talk to that. It's probably nearing dinner time, and we'll gather everyone for food.
More meal. Yay.
Yay. A gracious host.
Yeah. Very generous.
So are
Um,
we back in the
dining hall, yes.
Mess hall, yeah.
Kazi?
Everyone but Saito.
Saito's still not here, I say to Hisoka.
Oh, I have a sneeze.
Uh-oh.
I looked at that and I was like, one of two things is happening.
Someone is touching his butt.
Uh,
That is definitely a getting butt touched face.
That was a,
A touch face or a sneeze face.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah,
cilantro. I'm so jealous. Alright, back to Hisoka. Saito's not back yet.
I'm getting worried.
Do you want me to go look for him? Should we?
After dinner,
Well,
would you
where from?
mind, like, seeing if you can?
Sure.
I'll go with you,
You mind?
Hisoka. I can track very well.
I mean,
Uh,
I was kind of just talking to Hisoka, but...
I thought it was a group,
Um,
sorry.
Just so you know, the Doji Haruki is eating with you, as well as the two the Dodao or the two guards from before. They're joining you for this meal.
I was kind of saying it quietly, because I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna sit next to Hisoka because I'm worried about Saito.
Kazi. Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. No, I was just gonna say, I'm not worried about him unless he doesn't show up by it's time for most of us to sleep. But if it'll make you feel better, I'll go out looking for him.
Well, actually, I was wondering if you would spar with me because the jujitsu from that temple is... Well, I feel like I'm already out of practice, but we can do that tomorrow. I think it's important we find Saito.
Let's
Oh,
say a quick bout, then if he's not back by then, I'll go looking for him.
Sure.
This should be good because this is my bad, so I'm just gonna play it up. Doji Haruki asks, "So, my young friends, where is that monk friend of yours at as well?"
Yeah, I was gonna ask DM, what happened to the
Yeah,
fucking
what-
Maru?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put that there and let you guys have fun.
That's not fair. We don't know what happened to Maru.
He's right
Pepe
there.
laugh.
Yeah, he's with us. I just
the corner
assumed
right
he's
there.
with us. Is he not with
Maru
us?
Just taking
is
a
not
shower?
with you. No.
No, he left.
What? Okay, can you at least tell us at what point he separated from us?
You have not seen him since last night.
Is last night when we arrived
When
in the city?
when you guys got in, yeah.
So he separated before or after we made it to the palace?
You went to sleep.
Okay,
and he was
so
gone.
he did have his own quarters in the palace. And then we never saw him.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. If I had known that, I would have done something different.
Yeah,
Like,
We're
I
just
wouldn't
gonna
have
roll with
gone
it.
for 6 hours.
Saito, he told you he's gonna go do something. That he did tell you he was going to go off on his own, and he only told you. And he was also up before anyone else.
and Saito would not have told us. So
I probably
I'm
wouldn't have told you, but I probably would have not. I've been like, I would have
Do
followed
you want
him or
to
something.
retcon and do this conversation with him? Because he'll explain to you what he was doing.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So he told you one-on-one.
10
doing-
hours ago.
Yeah, 10 hours ago.
this is meta knowledge, I'm gonna pee.
So, you find as you're walking out to go to the store, he's actually walking out and he goes, Saito.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be going and doing something up in the mountains today.
What? You're just gonna go somewhere?
Yes, I'm only going to be a couple miles out of town, and I'm going to be doing some personal training.
Some personal training with whom?
He hits his tattoo. I need to master it. I haven't quite hit the point of jumping as far as I would like.
Will you return?
Yes, I will be back. I might not come back until tomorrow, though.
Okay. Well, be safe.
He just nods, and then you see him kind of take off, and he's moving rather quickly. Like, it looks like he's trying to endurance training.
I will send my eagle to go take his eye out. No, I'm just kidding.
You now have 2 sets. You're slowly able to learn Frankenstein's monster.
I have 2 human eyeballs.
One is green, and one is blue.
One is green, the other one is skeleton.
Ooh, I
You
know
You
that
have 2
guy.
eyeballs?
No, it's two.
Also, that
Okay.
guy did not have eyeballs in his profile, so
I know, that's why I was like, you took an eyeball.
So now that picture makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm really
Giving
happy
him
that
a
I missed the whole
backstory.
thing.
Giving him a big story for his profile picture. That's what I was doing.
Alright. So, yeah. Doji Haruki asks the group at dinner, where are your friends at?
I'm gonna just look wide-eyed and be like, oh shit, to myself. I have no idea where Maru is. I completely forgot about him. And I'm just gonna not say shit.
Saito
well-
and
Go ahead, Ahsoka. I'm sorry.
okay. Saito and Maru tend to sit together, and they should be back by tonight.
I mean no offense, given the status of one of them being a tortoise, am I going to have to pay to have something repaired?
What is that
No.
supposed to mean?
Doesn't-
That is horrible.
He doesn't.
Minor clans are second-class citizens.
Mm-hmm.
He
I know, I'm
doesn't
being
tend to break anything. I'm the more breaky person, and I don't break things, so I wouldn't be worried about the tortoise.
Shizuki, your father whispers in your ear, please make sure his room has nothing broken in it.
Aw.
Mine or his?
Yours.
Okay.
Whisper back. I will make sure.
Is Kazi still here?
Yes, Kazi's sitting at the table.
Cyber, are you actually here?
I think he
I
got
think
up.
he said
He
BRB.
stood up and disappeared.
Yeah, he BRB'd. Okay, well, as soon as he comes back, I have a conversation I need to have with him before we leave.
I also have to pee real quick.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
Mm.
Leave my monkey with you.
Thank you. He's a moral support.
I saw you two
Well-
sparring earlier on my way to dinner. How did that go?
Spark.
Hisoka and Shizuki, you both were able to do a little bit of sparring
Okay.
with wooden katanas before dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I learned a lot about the crane style.
It is unique among the crane, but it is one of ours.
Who won?
Were you guys doing more of just straight katana training, or are you guys doing more of the dueling sparring?
I would have preferred the dueling, but I would have been ready to do other.
Shizuki, which one would you have preferred?
Which one would my build prefer?
Okay, so out of character, you are a better non-duelist.
Okay, would have
You are a
preferred
much better non-duelist.
would have
You are
preferred
not the
non.
duelist special. You are more of the I use a katana. In fact, you're not even generally I use a katana. It's your
Yeah.
actual style prefers like the Guan Yu glaive, but you use a katana.
Yes.
So Kenjutsu would have been the preferred method for Shizuki.
Yes. So, which one would you be okay with? A little bit?
Would have went with either. I assume probably we did ninjutsu.
Okay.
So
With neither of you trying particularly hard, there's no damage between your sparring bout. Overall, it looks like Hisoka might be the overall more likely to hit in a fight with a katana between the two of you, at least against each other, without armor or any formal wear like. So, with only certain aspects taken into consideration, I'm just simply stating that Hisoka has the overall higher Kenjutsu stat.
Okay.
he finally got the sneeze out.
Somebody pick a cycle of the moon we're in.
Waning crescent.
I love you because you just came up with that.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, waning crescent means it's getting darker.
Mhm.
I accept that.
Waning crescent moves towards the new moon.
I just like the word waning.
What about
Thank
waxing?
you for not saying waxing.
What's
Or
wrong with
give us-
waxing?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's just the other side. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Fuck it.
Carry
Anyway,
on, waxing.
Kazi, Akira wants to talk to you at dinner.
I had my eyebrows waxed once. Anyway,
Akira.
Kazi.
Yes.
So I was out taking care of my. Do you still have our? Do you know where our friend? The character sheet just says Golden.
Shara.
Fox.
Shara.
Shara is.
Where? She's always close by.
I'm just gonna try and cover my face with my rice bowl and look nonchalant, but I don't do a good job
Like the
because
shove,
I'm a
like-
giant nerdlinger, and I just turn bright red. But I just shove rice into my mouth.
Yeah, but I'm also very oblivious.
Yeah, no, he totally misses it, but no one else does.
I'm asking because I was, tending to my horse earlier, and I know that Shara likes to mess with my horse a little bit.
She messes with everything. Anything she can.
Yeah, but she
See, really.
really enjoys messing with my horse because she hates me for whatever reason.
I don't think she hates you.
Semantics. Anyway, so my horse looked at me with kind of a mischievous look, and he's never done that before. Can you ask Shara if she might have, been hanging out with my horse earlier today? At some point?
Could, yeah. I can see what's going on with that. I don't think she'd have anything to do with it, though. But
I'm not looking to accuse her. I just know she really enjoys playing with my horse.
I'm surprised she's not out here with all this food around.
Shara?
Pardon?
Question. Who is Shara?
Peyton,
asking in
DM
character
say
or
that.
out of
Yeah,
character?
no, I am asking in
character.
character.
In character.
Also,
Good to
DM
know,
say
yeah.
that. Don't put that in text chat. We're gonna miss it.
In-
Shara is someone who's been following us for a while.
Yeah, sort of almost like a mysterious, almost as
Groupie.
if like a spirit familiar that just won't
She-
leave us.
She's looking for something and just really enjoys their company, not mine.
Yeah, she's totally a person though, not a spirit familiar.
I'm giving both of you guys like your
The
crazy
worst
looks.
look.
No, I said she's a person. I just said she's like equivalent to a restless spirit familiar.
I'm still giving both of you the look.
Yeah, you also covered that with the weirdest not a spirit familiar
She's
ever.
a spirit familiar.
Why would we think she was a spirit familiar, Kazi?
No, I'm doing that so it seems legit for me saying that. Like, oh, by the way, she's not. Don't worry about it.
My face is
she's-
completely covered in rice at this point and is bright red. I'm just shoveling
Are
rice
you
in my
just
face.
hiding your face?
I am hiding my face with a bowl as I shove rice down it.
So just
Is,
kind of in a little, you all hear some footsteps, and Shara comes out, but you don't see the tail or the ears at the moment. And she just kind of waves, and then she sits down and kind of puts her hands on Kazuhiko's shoulders. Sorry,
Oh,
I was taking care of some things.
See, here she is. Do you guys?
Oh.
Why are you guys looking at me like that for? I told you.
Yeah, you just said that in the weirdest way possible.
I
But it
stare
totally
at Kazi
isn't
to
weird.
see
How
if
about
he's
that?
gonna talk to Shara or if I need to.
I think you guys are just paranoid.
Shara then looks to you all and says, "You all know Kazuhiko. He's always been like that. He's from the Mantis Islands. He's always said things weird."
You guys gotta
I
come out to the
know, I'm
island
still not used
sometimes.
to it.
You know, once we
I-
fight back the Shadowlands.
I continue to stare and wait for Kazi to see if he's gonna talk to Shara.
I think this is a question that would be better saved for later.
She just politely bows. Shizuki, you're not gonna pass the is she lying check. You can make a perception check otherwise.
Okay.
She bows and she backs up, which is kind of awkward. Like the awkward. Usually they would turn and walk away. No, this is like the backing up really slowly, and then she kind of darts down the hall where no one can see her.
That I believe would be investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Investigate notice to notice. Unless you're wanting to like figure out is she hiding something from me?
No, I just want to just essentially look at her and like just observe her behavior.
Okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't you guys be concerned because she didn't present papers, and now she's
That's
in your
like
house?
where did she come from?
She cast a spell on you guys, so you just completely forgot about that.
I'm
Are
gonna
you saying that out of character?
Yes,
Definitely
that's very out of
saying
character. That's
Yeah.
incredibly out of character.
I don't think there's any extra things for this, so we're just gonna do this. I'm not gonna whisper that because I would like to see it.
Average.
Average.
Mm.
Yeah, that's actually an average roll. You aren't able to tell whether or
Yeah.
not you're not able to see anything, but you do note that you would assume she's lying
Uh-huh.
based on hair color and eye color.
Very strange.
Yeah, she's just kind of followed us around for the past few.
My
weeks.
eyes have gone like 4 times the size wide, and I am just choking on the rice that I am continuing to shove down my face as my face turns beat fucking red.
Are
How far is
Mitsunari out of
Sakura
rice
from me?
and is now- Mitsunari is now out of rice and is just shoving the chopsticks down his throat.
I am just choking, and I'm looking for the nearest tea or alcohol to shove down my face so I don't have to say anything.
Mitsunari,
far-
are you okay?
I cough and nod.
If Akira's was saying reach at me, can I like fucking like hit his like me or something to get him to shut up? Or try to?
Yeah. I'll say you're sitting next to him. Akira, you get smacked on the leg.
I am also on the. I guess that would make me on the other side of Hisoka, since I sat next to
look at
Hisoka.
Like,
I'm just gonna look back at you and kind of like try to show a smile through the mask, but just like kind of touch the mask a few times.
Like tap tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just follows us around, and that's about it.
I fucking hit him again.
I'm
She's
This
a good
time,
friend.
I'm gonna do like a not so subtle. Excuse me, I need to be right back, and like bow it like formally and just like leave the room. I'm sorry, I have something to attend to. I'll be right back, and just like run the fuck out.
I
Like,
think it's I know where he's going. He had a lot of tea earlier today. Please forgive him. Yeah.
I'll side whisper to my father. Well, the trip will not be boring.
I like boring.
oh
You
no.
do, but boring gets us nowhere.
Isn't that the truth? All right.
God damn it.
So after dinner and your questionable shenanigans,
Can I
No,
ask-
this-
Did no one freak out about the mysterious girl in the palace? Did no one fucking freak out? Like,
No!
I would have freaked the fuck out. I'm glad I left the room.
For all we know, she's invisible to everyone
That's how
else.
you.
I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like,
but-
you note that tonight after dinner, a small group of people come in, all of which Doji Haruki greets very formally and says to you all, these are going to be some people that work on the caravan and are going to be traveling.
Traveling with
These-
us, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Out of character, they're just going to be faceless.
Okay.
You can assume that they are Crane family members and courtiers, but not samurai.
Not
Like,
Bushi.
the courtier. They're not Bushi. They're not
Right.
combatants.
that's funny
Those
because I was
buffalo-
literally gonna
Those
suggest we
past that
invest.
retirement age.
I was literally gonna suggest we investigate all of them in case one of them was like sketch.
Yeah. So, no, I'm going to give you that. You guys have another period of time before Saito reappears.
I
Oh
went.
my god.
Wait, what time is it now? Like 6 or 7?
Yeah. He's
So
gone
he-
for 12 hours.
He's gonna appear in like 4 or 5 hours. God
He's
damn
going
it,
to appear at
Blep.
He's gonna appear at 9.
He's gonna appear at 9. God damn it, Blep.
So I reread the thing. The request of the uptake of void is 10 hours, but that's not normal sleep, right? Like
no, normal sleep is usually 8.
cool.
Wait, where did you read this? I just assumed you got it
I-
after a long rest. I didn't know this.
I have
Usually I've been lenient on this rule.
Oh.
However, mine adds to it, so
Yes.
that's why.
He's got a special thing.
So
Okay, wait.
yeah.
So how often do I get void point regen? Is it not ever? It,
10 hours.
If you sleep 8 hours, you are
if
fine.
if you sleep 8 hours, however, one of her disadvantages, it takes 10 hours. To
okay,
regain
Shizuki
void
has a longer than normal period.
for
Yes.
to regain void
Okay.
specifically.
Got it.
But normal sleep, if like, oh look, I don't need to regain void, I can stay up a little longer if need be.
Oh, you're worried about spending your void points, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm just going. Are you making her go to bed so that she gets 10 hours of sleep based on that, or can she be a
No.
normal person? Thank you.
Normal person, normal sleep.
Thank
Yes.
you. Because that math that I told you
Yay.
about would have been requiring her to go to bed pretty soon. If you were going on
One
the she
moment.
needed full 10 hours.
Okay. Well, then, since the DM isn't here, I'm gonna go ahead and ask Hisoka to brawl me with jujitsu.
Brawl?
Yeah, because fuck, like he's not here, so let's kill the time by doing the thing I wanted to do tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
I was not expecting brawl. I was expecting
well, the word it's jujitsu. So we both took
Ah.
a point of jujitsu by training in a monastery, and I want to keep up the skill by practicing. And since we're both of quote unquote equal level, i.e., he's gonna kick my ass, let's do some jujitsu while the DM is gone.
Okay.
So while Mitsunari and Hisoka are doing their jujitsu, Shizuki, you note that Mitsunari kind of It's not for him,
It-
but he's trying.
he's doing his best. Hold on.
Hisoka, how mean are you about this?
Hey, wait, no, I want to roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Let me roll for it. Let the dice decide who's better than whom.
Okay, so as to how mean I'm going to be,
I just
I'm gonna
didn't.
use a void point on this.
I did not use a void point, so he can beat me. It's fine. I don't care. But,
No,
but I
I'm
still
just-
rolled rather well, so I'm not
Yes, you
like
did.
I did okay.
Okay.
Oh, I still win.
No void point.
He let me win. He let me. He let me win. Wait,
Technically, Michinori, what's your target number?
what do you mean? It says
What's your
15.
target
It
number?
says 15. I don't know.
No,
what is
what
my
is your character's target number?
for what? Oh, you mean
Or-
you mean my combat? What is my armor level?
Yeah, what's your armor?
Let me check. It's +3 to whatever regular bitch ass amount. It's 18.
Hisoka, he hits you consistently. Michinori, you don't hit him very often.
Oh yeah, but he's not in full armor.
No, he's not, but he's still, I'm going to just say, has a higher target number than that.
That's
Even without
cheating.
the armor.
What is your Tian without armor?
I believe it's
25.
25.
Fucking god.
Or,
Alright.
yeah, 25 without armor.
That's still shenanigans, DM, and I'm mad at you. Fine, it's
I'm
fair.
sorry,
it's fine.
It's 25. Versus your little 15.
It's 18. I don't have armor. My 3 comes from my fan.
The fan you're not using.
Yeah, I can still have it on me. I can still have the fan. It's not armor. It's
So yeah, Hisoka doesn't like necessarily make you look like an absolute idiot by any means, but he's definitely the more experienced, when it
yeah,
comes to-
but I don't look like a goddamn fool. I do hold
you
my
don't.
own. I hold my own to an extent that is respectable.
You appear to be holding your own, and it looks like overall your form might be a little bit better, especially with Shizuki watching. But he just seems more experienced with combat situations, at least in melee.
I'm okay with this lore wise. I'm mad because I won
That's
the
what
roll.
happened.
Because I beat the roll and I thought I was gonna win. like he logically should kick my ass. I'm just mad. I'm just.
Doesn't mean he should.
Logically, Hisoka, occasionally after you guys do your little bouts and stuff, Hisoka eventually, he would throw you and then he would stop and, help you up and be fairly nice, I'd assume, about it.
Yeah.
He's not like the standard what you would expect from a scorpion, which is to throw you, you skid 5 feet, and then they kick you while you're down.
I at
No,
least
it's,
get a couple good fucking hits
yeah.
in.
And
Thank you.
occasionally you do, land a strike on him, and he, notes when you do well, and he tries to do his best to help you, but it seems like, again, it's not necessarily your first choice of combat.
That's fine.
It's as if you are meant for combat in other ways.
Fair. I
Like
accept
lightning.
this. Continue with your no longer on a break shit. It's
All right.
So where are we now? What are we doing?
Yeah.
It's
that's
the next
what I was
day.
gonna say.
It's Bep's about to come. Saito's coming home.
Yeah.
Yay, Saito, come back.
You can blame it.
Saito, come home.
on Aaron.
Hero, are you trying to find Chara?
Yes.
Good luck.
And Kazi.
You can follow Kazi out from dinner.
So, Kazi,
Huh?
since Shara tends to hang around with you, would you mind helping me look for her so I can ask if she
I'm
might have...
I'm sure she would come by if I were to call. It's just we need to be in a not so public area.
Well, can you call for her at some point in time? I'm very concerned about the well-being of my horse. It's basically part of who I am.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
We gotta be careful with mentioning Shara, though. Some of the things I was reading, people may be a little more afraid or not. They don't understand
I don't either, but she follows us and she's not going to go away, so
I imagine she'll be helpful in the future.
okay.
I mean, she already has been.
All right. You to go to a private place and ask for her to appear.
Yes.
All right. So in a shower of golden sparkles,
Yeah.
she just
God damn
appears
it,
sitting
golden
on the
showers.
bed.
That's what her magic is, all gold colored.
It's all shiny.
It's taken from the eyes of her master.
And so as she like lands sitting on the bed, she's kind of doing jazz hands.
Yeah.
She's doing jazz hands.
Here-
Hi, Shara. How are you?
Well,
Hi,
besides the
Shara.
fact that I had to hide my, she points out her ears and like plays with her two tails.
Her image only shows one. I didn't know she had two tails.
Well, tail, two tails, whichever it is.
Well,
Her
hopefully you don't have
image
to
only
walk
shows
among
one,
us in
yeah.
populated areas too much. Hopefully not.
Shara, I'm just curious. Have you been playing around with my horse lately?
She gives you a mischievous grin.
That's a yes.
Oh,
That
hold
means
on.
Would it
No.
surprise you if I was?
That's
Here we go with the questions. Did you just say that's no,
no. Maybe.
Kazi? I'm daft, but really, dude.
What if Kazi told you that he can speak my language? She then does an eyebrow wiggle.
I didn't even ask you a question, and you're asking me a question. What are you doing?
Why does this
He's winning
surprise you?
this fight.
It doesn't surprise me. That's the thing. It doesn't. You don't surprise me now. I'm just wondering. Did you do anything to my horse? I'm not accusing you. I just know you have done things to my horse in the past.
So what do you all think of Shizuki's hair? It's really pretty.
Oh my
I think
god!
so too,
What did
yeah.
you do to my horse? What did you do to my horse?
What did you do to Shizuki's hair?
I didn't do anything to Shizuki's hair. What did you do
That
to my
was me,
horse?
It's
actually, I'm a
crazy like
hairstylist.
yours.
My hair's not crazy. My horse. Did you do something to my horse's hair?
She disappears in a thing of golden sparkles.
God.
Oh
you scared her
god.
away.
Next time you see your horse, it's gonna have like a purple mane.
I have white hair and sparkles. God.
Dreadlocks
Wait,
and
wait. Bleb, can you do a little teehee moment for me? Alright. Shara immediately reappears holding a fan, making this very similar expression.
Shara, just. My only request is that my horse
She
does not,
poofs right then.
is that my horse does not feel pain from this. I don't want my horse to suffer because you don't like me.
You hear a little bit of a whisper, and you hear, horses don't feel their hair that's longer than an edge.
Is that why he gave me a mischievous look earlier today? Because you had planned on giving him a hairdo?
And you don't get a response.
God damn it.
I think she'll make him look fabulous. I think wants to feel beautiful, and she.
He said the name right.
All
It's
right.
like in Breath of the Wild.
All right.
Hair dyed.
So, Saito, it's about 9 p.m., moon's up, and you're just walking back in.
I'm gonna walk of shame, just try to go right to my bedroom.
All right.
I'd walk of shame too if I took an
Are you-
innocent man's eyeballs.
Are you trying to be, like, avoiding any sort of guards?
No, just anyone that I know.
All
I don't
right.
care about the guards.
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. Why not my stealth? It's super good.
Because if you're not trying to avoid the guards, you're not being stealthy.
But I am with the rest of them.
Yeah, so I'm rolling to see if you run into the guards. If anybody's specifically looking for you,
Oh!
we can do that. All right.
What?
You don't run into any of the. You don't run into any of the 4 guards in the entire palace. Good.
That
Wow.
D6 exploding though.
Okay. Are any of you looking for Saito specifically?
No, I'm
I
kind of
will.
oblivious. I'm in my room. I'm drinking tea and reading a book.
Saito, I will need
Yeah.
a stealth roll to me, and Kazuhiko, you will need a notice check to me.
What about? Oh,
Or an
I was gonna ask if
investigation.
Ahsoka was looking. 'Cause Because
Hisoka, are
Hisoka
you
said he
looking-
would be looking at this point.
He trusts me.
Wait,
Now, Hisoka, are
wait,
you
no,
actually going
he
to be
might
looking?
not have said that.
I would
I
also-
don't remember the timeline on his will look when.
All right. Akiro, you being you, do you want to check the stables?
Why? Yes, yes. I'm more concerned about my horse's hair than Saito.
All right.
What do I need to roll?
Kazuhiko, you do not find Saito. Saito, you will make it back to your room unless somebody specifically asks to try and find you and can contest your roll.
I grapple hooked into my.
Yeah.
God,
Ninja
Oh my
style.
god.
When Saito, while you're in bed, your monkey goes and like he kind of just shuts the door and like crosses his arms and stares at the door, as if he doesn't want people coming in tonight.
Yes, thank you, Hayako. You know exactly what to do.
So Akira, when you go to your horse,
What do
you
I
find
need to roll?
you don't. You find however you make that noise. Has a
Y'all are missing the t.
Ra-
No, I understood too.
Okay, so you find that has a rainbow tail
Mm.
and a bright golden like hair everywhere on the neck area and head.
It's better this way, out of character.
I like it. Yeah.
I walk up to and look him straight in the eye. Say, "Is this what you wanted? Because I support you no matter what."
Aww.
Yeah.
And I proceed to pet his mane.
His rainbow mane.
You were gonna paint him anyway, out of character, just reminding you of that
I
one.
was.
You get a response. Akiro
Wait,
acts like the horse whisperer. Nobody's really sure if he is or not.
he's like
I
a
don't know if
Pokemon.
I even can or not.
So he's like a Pokemon. He says his own name just
Yes.
over and over and over again.
Yep.
Okay, so is there any other questions for the night?
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So Kazi, you do not find Saito. It's after 9 o'clock now. I will give you all an hour before most people are going to be going to bed.
Who are you giving this to?
I'm giving you guys an hour to do anything you'd like before you go to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Unless somebody specifically says they're staying up late.
I'm going to bed.
Mm-mm.
Getting a full rest. Nobody's waking me.
Yeah, sleep.
I'm going to bed too.
Good night.
But I will wake up a little bit early and I'll be downstairs smoking my pipe,
At
eating
breakfast.
some breakfast, just
Before-
waiting for everyone to wake up.
Fair.
All right. Hisoka, you haven't responded.
Everyone's going to bed, so I'll go to bed.
Okay. You will wake up the next morning.
With how early
Yeah, she wakes up
Suzuki has
early.
been getting up?
You wake up at the same time and you see Saito heading down for breakfast when you're getting out to go handle the beginning of your day.
That's very early, Saito. I thought it was earlier than us, not like 4 a.m. That's like 4 hours earlier.
Breakfast is not for a while yet.
Oh, it's okay. I've got something. And then I just grab some dried fruit from my monkey bag.
Trail mix.
You reach into Haiko's bag and grab a fruit. I love it.
On your back.
I love it. I love it.
Just ought to hold you over.
All right.
I know my way around a kitchen as well. I could whip something up. Are you hungry? Would you like?
I have work that I have to do.
Okay.
I'll have breakfast later.
Okay.
Where
well,
were you?
how do you like your eggs?
Oh, the crane eat well. They would have eggs.
We do.
So sunny side up.
Eat over easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I'll have some ready for you.
I mean, I'm sure the cook knows how they like their eggs.
Oh, it sounds like Mitsunari's talking in his sleep.
Sorry. Fair. Fair. Call my ass out.
Now, where were you yesterday? Your group was worried. Well,
Oh, I'm not a very noticeable guy. I blend in a lot. People don't notice me too much, so I just had a pretty uneventful day. What did you guys get up to?
may I insight?
Go for it. Of course, Saito, you know to roll sincerity to the DM, please.
And I have deceit specifically.
Why do it to the DM? Just roll for everyone.
Yeah, I'll do it for.
No, please do it to me.
Oh, why?
It's so that
So that way Aaron can't know whether or not out of character he's lying.
Oh. Oh, okay.
My browser is broken.
But it still says it's a deceit roll.
Yes. No, it'll say sincerity with
It'll say-
emphasis.
Yeah, with
Oh,
emphasis.
my mistake. I'm sorry.
And
One
what
moment.
would be what was the contested role?
In-
This is going to be
investigation,
investigation,
insight.
interrogation.
Oh, interrogation.
It's not letting me click on anything for some.
Investigation.
Um,
I don't have that thing, so I'm going to assume that
Just
if
it's
trained.
you have a point, it's just trained. If you don't have the emphasis, it is. If you have something in there and I call that one out, that is the one you use. You then
Okay.
edit.
I had to quit and come
Okay.
back. Sorry.
I'll go ahead and roll for you then.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why it was being weird.
I think it is just this, and you know what? I am not going to whisper because I just want to see this because I want to see this.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Telling you the absolute utmost truth. Man, you all are just absolutely trusting of one another as of late.
I am so trustworthy.
Uh-huh.
Shizuki, you don't see why anybody from a minor clan would ever dare lie to someone.
Why would I do such a thing?
I love this.
So sunny side up then.
Yes. And she goes to do her work.
Alright. So the rest of you begin to wake up. Saito, have you cooked breakfast for everyone?
Can I? I figured that was like not.
There's a
I-
cook, but he is not of samurai caste. You could tell him get out of your way.
Yes, then I will.
Alright.
Oh,
I
fuck.
thought I was gonna be like in trouble, but I'm down.
No, you have rank.
You have it right.
Yeah, I will cook the best breakfast for everyone.
Alright.
IRL, I would cook a kick-ass breakfast for all of you, by the way.
Oh, I believe
So,
you, but I don't know if Saito would cook better than a cook. I don't know.
When you all come downstairs, Doji Haruki pauses when he sees Saito in the kitchen, then goes, "Right, this is what they usually do at the capital."
Mm.
And then he just goes and sits down and waits calmly.
Wait, what? Samurai Cast cooks in the capital?
Only the tortoise.
Really?
Yes, the tortoise also clean the streets of
What?
the capital. Yeah, the tortoise, they
How else
manage
do we get
all
our
the
intel?
maintenance in the capital. All of it.
Wow.
Between them and servants. And like the only thing they might do is like, okay, in the capital, there is one tortoise in the kitchen. He'd be like your sous chef.
That's crazy. Is Blep a
So-
sous chef? Is Saito a sous chef? Does he have like excellent cook skill?
I didn't. If you're asking if I actually put that in my character, no.
Okay, I was kind of
Is
asking.
there?
Saito does know how to cook though. Like
Is
this is
there like
basic.
a? Yeah, there's not a real cooking skill or anything.
No, there's no actual cooking skill, but Saito would know how to cook as it's something that the tortoise teach every member of their family. And you've had to put your time in at the capital.
Saito, I had
Alright.
no idea you were capable of such delicacies.
All right, hash browns down. Flip that with pancakes. Oh, hi there, Mitsunari.
Wait, you have fucking hash browns? Is the potato regular? Like,
Potatoes weren't discovered until we found the Americas. Probably aren't in this game.
So-
These are radish hash browns. They're called radish browns.
trash browns.
So you will wake up. Rash browns.
Oh my god.
So as you all wake up, you wake up to this wonderful smell of food that surprised you even better than what it was yesterday. To see Saito is cooking, and the guy who was cooking yesterday is just setting the food on the table for everyone.
Hurry up! Come on, hurry up! Jeez, these are getting cold.
All right, and as you all notice a couple of these things coming from Saito, you all didn't realize he might be a restaurant manager.
Oh my god, that's
You're
too
right.
bad,
The
though.
potatoes did come from the Americas. Holy
Yes.
shit!
Yeah,
I did not know
It's
that.
New World food.
It's a New World food.
To potatoes
a-
and tomatoes.
Yeah, that was a $500,000.
There's no way
question.
tomatoes came from the Americas. What do the Italians eat for them?
They
It was
didn't
the
eat-
$500,000 question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire family edition with the Lawler
Um,
family.
Really?
Most food before like the 1500s was absolute shit.
They had to
Anyway.
ask Ken Jennings for help.
It
Anyway,
was nasty.
Okay. Well. Again.
Oh
I
shit!
haven't
It's from
sat
Mexico.
down
The tomato
next.
is from Mexico. I'm fucking dying. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Much learning is happening today.
when your parents tell you Twitch is not going to give you anything, you tell them it's giving you an education.
In very niche things.
in very niche things.
So if you ever
Um,
go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you have the trivia.
There you go.
You know it.
Yeah.
It's
Is
that
already been
show
asked,
on?
so it's not going to come back, but
Oh.
Oh, you never know. Sometimes they do that.
not on that show.
Anyway, well, since he sat down, it's like, or my father sat down, well, it's a good thing to test. He might cook while we travel.
I thought I was going to pay
Okay,
him
Shizuki
$2
is too fucking nice. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just like, what is this? Okay, sorry.
Hi, it's called a standard crane diplomat.
Saito, this is really good. Why don't you cook for us every night?
Yeah, what the hell? I mean,
I've been eating dried food. What the
I eat rice every day.
Over easy up.
I think that's mine.
Saito, this I don't even taste oil in this. This is what did you?
Kazi, I'm sorry, we're all out of raspberry jam. Yeah, do you have a second request? Cause
When you were gone yesterday, were you like learning to cook?
I don't have time for that. That pot's boiling over. Hold on.
It is. Are,
You may be
you're
paying him
hyper.
to.
Did you have?
Saito,
did you
could I
find the
have some
good
pepper
tea?
jelly?
We
Did
may
you
be paying
find the
him to
good tea?
bodyguard, but
Marmalade.
I agree. I think we're paying him to cook now.
Yes.
No payment needed. No payment. Just don't ask me about yesterday.
Jesus.
Makes me even more curious.
Your father.
also-
this is one
also-
of those situations where we just don't ask.
Also, Heiko is like handing me ingredients. Surgeon's assistant. Like,
What a
he's just
helper.
handing
Um,
That's
shit
how
to
you're so
me.
good.
You will notice that, like, occasionally Hayako is sniffing something, going in and putting it back.
Yeah.
As I feel compelled to ask, but he literally said, "Please don't ask about yesterday." I'm gonna say, "I'm glad you're back," and then take my food and go.
I'm gonna wait until we're
Oh, wink
not
at you.
around
Alright.
everyone and ask.
I appreciate the wink greatly. I'm gonna blush, and then I'm gonna go over to my seat and eat.
Immediately, Haruki then says, "So I thought you all said that Maru was with him."
Begins once again shoveling food in his mouth.
I had said that they're typically together. Not always.
Though once he's
Also,
done
he likes to
cooking.
sleep in.
Maru, are you? I hear you're talking about Maru. He brought me the supplies. Actually, I just sent him out for some more eggs.
I love how we're just
Because-
running.
Because this hotel is bullshit and doesn't have enough eggs for me.
This is not a hotel. This is their house.
You're in the
Your house
palace.
is bullshit.
Shovels more food in face.
I didn't really.
Oh,
say that,
okay,
but I
never
did
mind.
say that
I
he's-
look at Saito and I'm like, wow, I've been doing social things wrong this entire time.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. He did say Mars.
These eggs are bullshit.
Oh god. I'm glad I don't have.
Just a second.
Oh,
Yeah, let me join you. Hold on.
Let me go grab the Kahlua.
yeah.
First of all, Kahlua is barely alcoholic.
You think I leave it with just Kahlua?
No, I don't. But why are you grabbing
We
the
spike
Kahlua?
in that with vodka and Bailey's Irish Cream, fam. We drinking White Russians tonight.
That's what all you drink with Kahlua. What is Kahlua even for other than White Russians?
only for
Uh,
Russian.
Also, just the coffee.
Black Russians.
Yeah,
Black
coffee's-
Russians.
coffee's good with it.
Gives it a good
Just
little zing.
coffee
yeah.
and rum.
You can also summon old Greg, right?
That's true.
Anyway.
No, he likes he likes Bailey's, not Kahlua.
Oh, it's Bailey's. That's right.
I did have a
Dang.
friend who drank just straight up Kahlua once. She also then massaged my legs. I don't know why. She was very hammered.
But it's
Kahlua is
barely alcoholic. It
straight
just tastes like
still.
It is
syrup.
really, yeah. It's a
It's
coffee
just-
liqueur.
It
yeah.
literally tastes like coffee syrup.
Yeah.
She drank the entire bottle.
That's disgusting.
That would
Oh
probably
my
get someone
God.
drunk.
That's
That
disgusting.
probably would.
You can make a mudslide.
Just by
I-
itself.
I
That's fair,
appreciate my
mudslides are
low
good.
culture in alcohol. It's
Uh,
fine.
All right, let's
By the
continue. Let's
way,
continue. Let's
I
continue.
I am smoking the whole time. It's
He's
the
smoking as he cooks.
Yeah, he's smoking as he cooks. You all just see like when he comes out of the kitchen yelling at like some person who's like trying to carry food. This cloud of smoke billows out and just straight up.
That's adorable. That's very Saito.
I'm not worried about things burning. That's probably just his pipe.
And Hayako's pipe. I say that to Shizuki. I'm like, oh,
I
if
thought
you're,
they shared the same pipe.
they know
The monkey
because
smoke?
Saito has his own pipe now.
I bought a new pipe and gave him my old pipe.
Yeah, several cities ago.
To Mitsunari, the monkey smokes.
I know it's weird, but yeah, actually, the monkey smokes. Hayako's very
Hi-
chill.
Hayako walks by with an apron and his pipe in his mouth and hands plate onto the table.
Just like
Uh,
throws down the appetizers.
He then puts his hand out at Shizuki, like his little hand out.
I'm just gonna say it's okay. It's okay.
He puts his hand down, looks really disappointed, and then
No,
darts
wait.
back into the kitchen.
Oh,
There were dates on the table. You didn't give me the chance to grab them.
get him on the way back. He'll come back.
How dare.
Alright.
All right. So after your little bit of breakfast, Haruki says, "I need to go and prepare something." Shizuki, I'm going to be in the room that you know not to disturb me in.
Okay.
That's one way to word it, Father.
Out of character, I'm just going to say it. Shizuki, you know he keeps a serious object of value in there, and that he's probably taking care of that object.
Alright.
It's just,
So-
that
So
makes
I-
it more sketchy out of character.
Makes it all
And
the
you know
more
that he
sketchy.
is going to be presenting that to everyone tonight.
Ah, then I will just
So-
nod.
It's something that he is going to, and like you know, as an out of character person, that this is like his pride and joy. So he
Okay.
doesn't want to bother while he's dealing with this,
Okay, I'm
because
just
that
gonna
is how
nod.
important this is to him.
I'm just gonna nod and say, alright.
I do want to say to Haruki, at some point, will you be free to talk during the day or tonight?
Tonight during dinner, we're going to be having a formal festival before traveling.
No opportunity before that?
I would prefer to handle all of the affairs and make sure everything is absolutely perfect.
Alright, we'll see you at dinner then.
He then politely smiles, bows at the standard level, maybe a little bit deeper at the moment, he seems to have some form of enjoyment, considering he's usually like a Shizuki. He seems usually like you would be kind of uptight about the rules. Right now, he seems to just be kind of enjoying a little bit of a change of pace.
Okay.
All right. Do any of you want to do anything specific during the day?
I would like to
This
go
is-
back to my new favorite tea shop and have some tea.
You bought their entire stock. Are you just gonna take it to them and have them brew it for you?
Fine.
You could.
Yes.
Hisoka, would you like to discuss arrangements for travel?
Sure.
I have
I,
time.
I walk to the restroom to, like do the wake up routine, splash the water in the face, stuff like that, and I look in the mirror and I immediately scream, Shara!
Why?
My
Is
hair
his
is now
face
purple.
funny?
Oh, out of character.
Your
you
hair
all
is
thought
also
something
pr-
looked different about Akiro this morning, but you couldn't quite figure it out.
Wait,
My hair
wait,
is-
what?
Yes. Before you do that, everyone, something looks different about Akira, but none of you can quite put your finger on it.
His hair is a completely different color and none of us notice what it is.
He's got wieners tattooed on his face.
No.
Lil Xan?
Don't give the DM ideas.
Alright, whatever, I love this. Also, why? I mean, are mirrors in the bathroom common at this time? And not like the
Crane would actually
handheld
have
kind?
that.
In the crane lands, yes.
Okay.
Okay. They're very decadent, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yes.
very decadent. They have all the food and all the luxury.
Lavish. This is the okay. We're not the militant. We are the wonderful diplomats. If
The
you want-
ritzy.
This is
Yeah.
the fucking 10% nation. This
Yep.
is-
Yeah, you're all being treated by like the 10%.
Why don't we just stay here, guys?
This is the lowest end of the 10%.
Yeah, because these are the poor rich people.
I'm happy. I'm
Emerald
pleased. I don't have to go any
champion,
higher right
Emerald
now.
champion, Kazi. Emerald champion.
I
I
guess,
say that-
yeah.
Oh, you should all see his palace.
We would have, but we decided to stay in the capital because it made more sense.
Yeah. What a rude host.
Okay, anyway, yeah, probably just discussing with Hisoka just about how travel would go. Extra how we do guard stuff. Essentially also highlighting the fact that I would be part of the protection detail.
Excuse me. And then, I'll go over like specifically how I want the formation to be while we're traveling, all that shit.
I
And
have
I
a
will warn him about full moons.
charm with full moons.
Okay, I feel like we actually have to play that part though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to make you roleplay it.
Alright.
Right. So after you get to discussing general plans, like the general marching formation, I'm gonna assume would be like Hisoka's gonna take lead point
Mhm.
with Kazuhiko because Kazuhiko's got the eyes. Akira probably like I don't know. You guys would probably end up discussing Akira sits in the middle with Mitsunari, so Akira can get to either side quickly, and Mitsunari can effectively, lightning wherever.
Shh.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let her know.
Smart.
Don't let her know I can summon lightning.
Is Maru back yet?
No, Maru is not back yet.
We're never gonna see Maru again.
Dun dun dun.
Who would be, if we were to get into a fight, need the most protection besides my father?
Probably Hisoka or myself.
No, he's talking to she's talking to Hisoka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean by that?
I am very skilled at being able to protect someone even if I'm not near them.
Generally, there's not one person. Saitama
Alright.
only sits at the back of the fights. Kazuhiko, either further back or around there in Mitsunari, somewhere between there and where me and Akira normally are. I'm normally the person who, if someone needs to run back and protect them, I'm the go-to. If I had to pick one, most scenarios, I'd say Misunari.
All right.
If we have a decent terrain advantage, then I would say Kazuhika.
All right. That's good to know. I do need to warn you.
About
I ain't saying anything.
I know you're
Peyton's,
not.
like,
I
getting out of
laughed
the
at the fact that you literally put your hat
Hat down.
Just and the DM's out.
Hmm.
You need to wear that for every session.
Yes.
He's gonna, yeah. He will.
If Blep can consistently bring a pipe and a monkey, I can wear a hat.
There you go.
Yes. Yes. I sometimes have night terrors. I keep them under control very well, but they're not fun for those around if I can't.
Okay, let me put it this way. I understand you're of the crane. I also hate the games you play. Can we cut the games out?
Most.
Because you shouldn't feel the need to tell me about your night terrors.
Most don't find a curse all that easy to talk about. Or
See,
easy to hear.
Now we're actually getting some more productive. Do you have a jade on you? And what curse is this?
Lord Moons.
I'm going to immediately grab my backpack off my back, sling it onto the table, reach into it, pull out some salt, and go, oh, that's where I put it. Okay.
I'm glad,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
glad you found it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to need you to stand up in a second. I'm going to pull out a jade with a string and start making her a necklace. How about
And
us?
I usually have it under control.
Have you had it activate yet? For lack of a better term?
Twice, Suzuki.
Twice.
How
in
bad
all
was it?
my years.
You generally, in most cases, they've taken process to make sure you restrain after the first time. And in the first time, your father, you had a long recovery period because your father almost killed you.
The
Father
first-
of the year.
The first time was the worst?
Yes, the first time is always the worst
Yes.
because you don't expect it.
Peyton.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm actually like
Oh, okay. I'm
explaining.
like trying to explain the situation to you about that. Then.
Yes. And the first time was the worst. However, the second was prepared. And my father knows.
Okay.
However, it has not activated since.
I'll hand her the jade necklace. Wear this. Stand up. I have to do some prayers for you now. Just know I've dealt with people who has had this before. If you do turn, I'm going to be actively trying to kill you. Unless you prove docile.
I respect that.
Now, come on, get up, get up.
Yes.
I just start pouring salt over and start praying.
Scorpion superstition? Or your own?
Both.
Fair.
This is supposed to be for closing to ward off evil spirits, but I like doing this for anything that involves the taint because I've lost too much of that already, so I can't take chances.
Understandable. Well, we need to keep you supplied with salt.
Well, I mean, if you guys have extra, then I'm more than willing to take some, but I've got at least half a pound left. Is there anything?
We could probably make that a full pound before we leave.
Good. I would appreciate that. Is there anything else I should know? Any
No.
other night terrors that happen?
No, that's the major one.
Okay, if I hear you scream in the middle of the night, I'm just gonna be assuming.
Fair.
That was a joke, by the way.
And why I
Halfway.
laughed. Halfly.
Fair.
Otherwise, I do not have anything else that would be of possible issue. Oh,
You know, I just
I actually
Yeah.
have one thing that's not an issue. If we come across anything in which you're confused why it's there, specifically random objects, let me handle it first, and I can learn a thing or two about it before anyone else touches it.
Okay. Well, I have something to see if that's actually useful then. I'm gonna grab the red sword on my waist and hand it to her.
I won't be able to do anything about that. You have touched it. So I'll see you
Oh, you'll
Sadly.
see me. Okay.
and see stuff about you.
What is that
It's whoever
about?
I
last
thought-
touched it.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's
I thought
why-
you'd be.
No one else can touch it. Otherwise, I'll see whoever last touched it.
How far back does that go?
Peyton, how far back does that go?
So as far as you know, if nobody has touched it in the last 1,000 years, you will still be able to see who touched it last.
Damn.
As far as
No,
I
but
know,
how far back does she get to see about the person?
Like how much
Usually
like
they're
playback
pretty-
is there?
Usually, it's about the events surrounding the last point of contact.
Oh, okay.
So Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, makes sense. That makes sense.
essentially,
Usually,
this-
it's only a couple seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
One round of turns.
I'll put the sword
So-
back on my hip then.
Out of character, just so I'm understanding this, she can touch something that someone else has touched, and it doesn't matter if it's been 1,000 years since it's been touched. She can see 6 seconds about the person.
No, 6 seconds
Oh,
about the
right.
last
So,
thing
The
time it was
last-
touched.
yeah,
Yeah,
the last
time it was touched.
like,
okay.
she sees it being basically dropped or lost.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Which is why it's like, essentially, if we come across mysterious objects or like, or stuff that you're
What
like,
the fuck is that
"Eh?"
ability? I'll ask Peyton later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing.
That's useful.
That sounds like a really good skill, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully it won't be needed, but a little information never hurts.
Of
True.
course. Also, I just thought about something. For who needs protected, Akira, on second thought, he tends to, he's died at least once.
He goes all in.
He says twice, but I'm not sure if I believe he actually died the second time. So,
Fair. Okay.
Okay, out of character for clarification, I was out, but at the time I kind of thought that was the same thing as dying. I don't know
You were close.
completely how that relates.
You were very close,
Because it's like
basically.
death, but you have to make death saving states and stuff, but I was able to be healed before
That's-
that time came.
That's not
so-
dying. That's just being like
Unconscious.
near death. Yeah.
KO'd, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Like
you were
bleeding
dying, but not dead.
Yeah,
Okay, so
bleeding
then
out.
Then in that case, anything I've ever said about dying twice, actually once, but
You probably felt like you were
We're
dead.
trying a
Yeah.
trick.
At this point, you probably think
Okay.
you're dying.
Yeah. So,
then I'll correct myself to just once.
all right. I can do that. And Mitsunari isn't one to do hand-to-hands. Am I right?
No, he's a Shugenja all the way through.
I figured as much.
He has potential for himself being fairly inexperienced.
He is a
It'd be
Shiba.
interest-
He was trained as a warrior
Sure.
for a bit.
I mean,
Mitsunari is sleep
I
talking
wish.
again.
Like,
This is not, at least not sleep talking. Like Mitsunari is like somehow talking.
shut up, Mitsunari! I wasn't talking to you.
Pride is on the line.
I will bounce between Mitsunari and Ikuro. In who?
By the way, question: what kind of man is your father? When it
An
comes
honorable
to
one?
Out of character, Shizuki. A couple of things your father can boast about. He has literally never once been a day late on taxes.
Wow. Does he also eat fucking dry toast with no toppings? Jesus Christ, it's the most boring man in the world.
He's that
So
kind of
targeted
man.
because I still have to file those.
Oh, I did
Never
mine
been
the
a
day after
day-
Peyton left. Rough.
Never been a day late on paying his taxes.
Twitch fucked
He
me
has
up, so-
always been obedient to the higher and the doji. Like, this is the definition of what is expected out of any honorable man. And he's basically been punished for it.
What? Oh, that's shitty.
It goes
Yeah.
to show you,
Mhm.
you know.
That's
Yeah.
shitty.
Out of
Um,
character, one thing that I'm trying to establish with that is by saying sometimes you have to take means to get noticed, because not getting noticed doesn't get you up that.
Sometimes not getting noticed does, right?
Yeah. Anyway, he's an honorable man. One who has upheld every law and every social social graces.
So, a regular
And-
crane.
A very regular crane. Light and one who is not used to excitement.
Does he enjoy it?
I do not know, as I have not seen excitement come.
Fair enough. What does he think of the scorpion?
I love how there is no Peyton.
Okay, so
He
you don't
turns
really
like
know.
off.
I don't know. Okay.
Like in the past, with the few interactions you've had with scorpions, he's been polite, he's been formal. He tries to kind of avoid them sometimes. You're not
This-
really sure what his opinion would be.
This man is the NPCest of NPCs. He
Yeah,
lives his life as an NPC.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I can tell you that I
Um,
res-
One other
Mm.
thing you could say is you do note that he does not seem to give any formal meaning to a person by clan, but by the actions he sees from them. Although sometimes there is those hesitations where it's like, okay, we're in a court. And
Okay.
he seems to try and play the court, if
Okay.
that makes sense. So it's like, yes, he
Hey.
knows that the scorpion... Okay, you know what I mean.
I know.
Yeah, let's travel.
Okay. I will finish with being he tends to focus on a person's actions, not just their clan. But I can say what I can confirm is that I understand that I know the Scorpion are needed. And I respect you for doing what is needed to be done.
needed. What are you talking about? We do this for the fun.
Hating over there.
Where are you? And am I there?
No, I'm yeah.
She can't help but smile.
Am I there with you or no?
I don't know. Do
Are
you
you?
want to be?
I do.
Can
I feel
just
like
have
that's
been
more of a
like-
question for them whether or not they would let
yeah,
someone
were
be
you trying
there.
to be private? Because I'll be like against the wall, being secret again, and you didn't know I was there the whole time.
We may have gone like not in the dining area, gone to
Okay,
a seated room.
that's okay.
A nice
I will
terrace
say
with a
that-
mountain view.
Uh-huh. I will say that you probably didn't find us until after the conversation about the curse.
Right. Well, no, that's okay. I'll just not have been there.
Okay.
I'm just cleaning up the kitchen.
Okay.
That is
Yeah,
a responsibility of a sous chef to deign,
No.
but not
so,
do.
She'll smile at that response, even if it is for fun. It's still needed.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that you guys like do a couple of the little formality things
Uh-huh.
and go about your day.
I'll appreciate that.
So are there
Nope, let's go.
any... Okay. So let's talk about that feast tonight. So you all have your wonderful feast that night. At this point,
Spider make
Doji, Taito makes it. Maru makes it.
Oh wow.
Maro's back.
Hey,
Guys, look.
He actually comes in right at the beginning, and he appears to be. His clothes look 2 shades darker than they usually are.
Is he still shirtless?
Yes,
Yes.
he's always shirtless.
good.
Always?
Hmm
Can I, like,
Better to show
pretend not to
attention.
know him?
Well, can as soon as he walks in, can I walk up to him and take him to the side?
Sure. Do you like just grab his arm?
No, I'll just give him one of these. Like,
Okay. He just goes to follow you.
okay. So how'd it go?
I'm better.
What does that mean?
I can do it better.
Do what better?
Use this. It's what allows me to jump really far.
Ah, okay. All right. What did it cost?
Time.
Soul.
Oh, and a couple of scrapes.
If you were Thanos, you would say everything. A little bit.
Everything.
Oh,
Continue.
Anyway, okay.
If you don't mind, I need to find a way to wash up.
Yeah, I'll take him back to the home and we'll.
All right. Those of you that have done excruciating amounts of training before, his pants are drenched with sweat. Like, he's been clearly training really, really hard the past.
good.
Hisoka, this doesn't surprise you.
Leg day.
This is the standard thing that occurs at that temple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and, like, draw people's attention away from it. So I'm gonna stand opposite of where they are and just be like, oh, so tell me more about local customs.
Okay, so yeah, you get into a conversation about local customs with
Wink.
this man.
I'll wink at Mitsunari
Oh,
from
I remember
across
him.
the room.
I'm not gonna notice the wink. I'm just gonna flush a little and keep going. Like,
And you get into this long, almost philosophical debate with this man about how customs in here, like compared to, say, the Phoenix, you almost end up, for some reason, getting into a debate about the use of physical force.
oh, love it. Perfect. I'm gonna
Good
tell
enough.
him that despite my clan's position, I am very pro physical force in necessary situations.
Yeah, and he completely disagrees with you the entire time.
Wow, that's very unaccustomed for the crane. We are both on the wrong sides of the spectrum. Maybe we should have been born in each other's clans.
Actually, for the Crane, they're known for being stupidly.
Oh yeah.
Not as much as the Phoenix, though.
The Phoenix only compare to the Crane Shugenja family.
I thought we were
About a piece.
pacifists all around.
So are the Crane. They are heavy in pacifist and diplomacy.
Let's
Like,
get
they have-
passive.
So, like,
passive.
here's how they work. Their basic schools are either defense,
No, this
pacifist,
is fine.
Shugenja
Let's
about
move
killing,
forward. No, let's. You can
duelist,
tell me
settlement
later.
that
Let's
way.
move forward.
Okay. Hisoka, you wanted to have a conversation with Haruki, and he says, "All right. So, how did a scorpion get into a position where he seems to be almost guiding that group around? Your group around? I can tell which one is
When-
usually the most composed."
Well, I don't know about me being the most composed, but
He's
when
just
you
completely
need
assumed Saito out of the photo. It seems.
He's kind of
That's-
bland and forgettable.
That's what I'm going for.
sometimes when people come out of training or haven't been able to be put into dangerous situations yet, they need someone to keep them calm and direct them. Just oversee and make sure they become the warrior they're supposed to. Am I wrong?
No, I fully agree with you when the method requires such matters.
Who was talking to him?
The daimyo.
Okay. Shizuki's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you wanted to speak with me. What up?
Yeah. What's the we're going to the party hosted by I'm sorry, what's his name? Their name?
Her name is Seppen Seppen Ayumu. Ayumu for anyone wanting the spelling.
Yuma, right. Do you mind if I ask? It's not just the luck that got you there, correct? Because
I'm not sure. It might have been a little bit of luck and a little bit of activity.
what activity? If you don't mind me asking, of course. Not wanting to be rude.
I'll explain after tonight. After what I'm about to do, I was planning on demonstrating something, and it would probably help you better understand.
The horizontal mambo. I mean,
So he then says, "So if you give me 1 second, I'll continue to speak to you in a second." He goes off to that room that he went to earlier that he asked not to be disturbed in, and he comes back with the dice show. Do I have like? Okay, we'll switch to this. I don't have any music specifically set up for talking about this wonderful thing that he has. I don't think. Nope. Ethan says, where is my thing here? He says, "Greetings, everyone. I'm glad that everyone here is assorted and enjoying the feast that we are having. I wanted to thank you all for being here before I traveled to Seppen Ayumu's palace, and I'm very grateful for those of you that are coming and serving as extra protection. To clarify as to why this is occurring, especially for those of you that have some outstanding questions, Lady, I can't even say her name, Ayumu. Lady Ayumu has presented me with the opportunity of a lifetime. As of the last time that all of the daimyos in the land gathered at the capital city of Toshiranbo, she gave me this wonderful gift. This is the dice show of Seppen Dayori, a hero of previous time, and it was gifted to me with the intent of also sending an invitation to this current event where we will be reuniting. I'm not sure what's going to persist from this point, but it is definitely within my interest to go there and see why such a grand gift would be given to somebody of my status. If I may be honest with you, I believe that a marriage proposal may be coming soon.
Ooh.
Out of character, for those of you that do not know, a daimyo marrying into the imperial family is a huge deal. Like, this is status bumps of significance.
Bumps of significance.
And this is a big set. This is a bigger Sepin. Like, you all met the Sepin administrator, right? You remember her? The Imperial. Little Sepin. She would not be considered, like, a great... This is another daimyo, just in the Imperial family, which is a significant ordeal. That means he would be directly overseeing Imperial lands afterwards.
Ooh.
Of course, this comes with other consequences or benefits that I'm going to just label as consequences.
Same difference.
Yeah, like, as I like to say, sex is... Or if you have sex, one consequence is pregnancy. Some might call it a blessing, but it's still a consequence.
He's gonna get fucked.
Some
So,
people pregnancy as a con.
anyways, are there any... He then says, and just to demonstrate how proud I am of this moment, I'm going to put the dice show on display. He then puts the dice show, and this thing looks, for a dice show, glorious.
Was it made by the... Oh, fuck. What is that clan? Gao? Fuck. I read about them.
All right. So, Ethan says, I invite you all to continue to eat and drink to your heart's content. We will be setting out first thing in the morning.
Thank you.
Awesome.
He then comes over to Hisoka. Does that answer your questions?
Yes, it does. I do have a new question, however, not related.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about something called Hayaki?
Hayaki. If I recall, that name does sound familiar. I might have heard something about them at a previous meeting. You might have to remind me as to who this person is.
Bayushi Hayaki. Excommunicated from the Scorpion Lands, traitor to Rakugan.
He looks up. Ah, that's why. I was told to be aware that he might be within this area.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was told that he was in the Crane Lands last we knew.
Do you have any information you could share on him?
At the moment, all I know is that he was last seen around Onimura. We weren't able to capture him at that point. He escaped with the help of a couple of very, as they were described to us, large men.
Understood. If you gain more information about him, let me or Kazuhiko know. I'd be glad to take him off your hands.
I appreciate that. He then says, why don't you go get something else to eat? I need to entertain the other guests.
Sounds good.
He politely
go off.
bows.
Can I investigate the fucking Daisho?
Sure, what do you want to investigate about it?
I want to know if it's an awakened weapon.
One glance, and based off of your general knowledge about how weapons would be awakened, you would assume that with the knowledge of who Sepin Deori is, yes, that is an awakened weapon.
Can I ascertain any sort of aspect about it?
You would have to commune, and you would be doing that in front of somebody in performing magic on their gift. You'd probably need permission.
Well, then I guess I'll sidle on over to him and be like, what sort of unique properties does your Daisho possess?
Oh, I would never use it or try to figure out such details. It's such a wonderful gift that it would be disrespectful to attempt to use it. After all, the craftsmanship alone is beautiful.
Where did you obtain such a wonderful gift?
Sepin Ayumu gave it to me as a gift.
Oh, wow. Would you mind if I looked more closely at it?
You please just don't touch it.
I won't touch it. You don't have to touch it to commune with it, right?
You don't, but like if you start casting what looks like a spell, you're probably going to get some looks and possibly somebody responding with force on that one. You probably need to be very open about the fact that you're doing.
Oh, well, in that case, I don't give a fuck. Alright, I don't want to get in trouble.
You
Alright.
would have to ask him for permission direct, basically.
Yeah, well, in that case, I will say thank you for entertaining my questions and go get all the food and specifically sake I can put in my gullet.
He then says, after the end of the night, he says, before you all go to bed, I would like to remind everyone that the Dice Show will be traveling with us. Of course, it's necessary for me to show Sepen Ayumu that I have honored her gift very closely. So I will also be asking you all to maintain that the cart does not get attacked in this light.
We
If
will.
such issues were to occur along the way.
We will certainly do our best.
All right. So do you all go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I actually have a readout for this point. Let me find it. Oh, yeah. Yes, here it is. Night falls across the land.
Ooh.
The midnight hour is close at hand. I'm joking.
Oh, I've heard of
Darn,
Thriller.
right?
That poem is.
I've heard of Thriller before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Suddenly Thriller. So in reality, you will have like at the end of this party, you feel this warm, like it's very warm and breezy, very calm in this village. You'd say that yeah, that's how everything should be, especially with the Crane Village. Some of you still might be feeling blessed to be able to relax after traveling thousands of miles.
And being
Across.
attacked by fucking water elementals and ships
Yeah.
and fucking all. Fuck all.
You know, something different than your last 2 or 3 weeks of travel.
Yeah. Can I just like bitch to fucking Kazi about that for a second?
So as like you all are going to your like bedroom, I assume some of you are having a discussion, doing various things. I want to know your layout. Who's by themselves? Who's with who?
Are we going to?
Are you talking about in the morning?
No, right now.
Oh, before I go to bed, I'd like to just reminisce with Kazi about the fact that we did some really crazy shit, and we saw a Shadowlands Taint water elemental who was like 3 stories tall, and we barely survived, and Akira almost died, and it's just been a lot for me.
Most likely flitting.
Kazi
around?
doesn't care. Thanks, Cyber.
Cyber.
He's not there.
You fall asleep.
I did all that to Akira.
I know, man. Right? Like that was crazy. All those things we went through when we did the stuff.
You almost died.
I did die.
That was terrifying. I never want to do that again. I felt sick the whole time.
Well, dying wasn't actually that bad.
Really?
kind
What
of-
happened?
I kind of felt peaceful, like that fucking fox isn't gonna keep chasing me anymore. Like,
I don't know what fox you're
talking.
talking about. I like awkwardly take a step back.
Hisoka, are you trying to like talk with the sword or something? What are you up to?
I'm not. Yeah, I guess checking on the sword. Outside of that,
All right.
I'm writing up some plans for
All right.
everyone.
Eto, what are you doing?
I went back with Maru to get him all cleaned up, but I told him if I'm gonna help you with this, I'm gonna clean you while you clean Hayeko. So we're like, it's like a chain, like me cleaning from behind Maru, and then Maru cleaning.
He's trying to clean Hayeko, but Hayeko seems very, very frustrated with this, as if he didn't want clean today.
Hayeko, you're nasty. We cooked all morning.
Shizuki, what are you doing?
If we are still at like in the feast area before going to bed, would be splitting between the different groups that are here.
I'm saying that like after the feast.
Okay. Most likely asking my father about how the gift will be transported, because that's important that I need to know that.
He would tell you that he's going to be handling those details in a minute, and he will be preparing a chest for transport. So after that 15 minutes, what would you go and do? Would you like go and check on the group? Or are you going to
Check on the group.
Okay. Cyber, are you there?
He's not here.
Nope. Nope, he passed out.
He's doing a poo.
He's doing a poo.
It might be a very long poo.
It's a 9-hour poo.
Damn.
Darn it, because like this was the closing point that I wanted to end on. We'll just have to remind him what happens next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
This took too long, Peyton. Next time we're gonna be trying better to keep you on task. Keep us
This
all
was
on
my
task.
end point for tonight. Keep me on task. You're all the ones.
Keep all of us on task.
We're
Everyone
kind
on
of
task.
all 80.
It's your job, though. You're the DM. Keep us
It's
together.
everyone's job.
True.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was always on track.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
were. Yeah,
not
especially
just
when
a
you
yes.
mauled and maimed an innocent.
Anyway,
Okay.
the
So,
end?
anyways,
because I have a session I have to run at noon.
you hope to find
I
that
go to
like
Costco.
Ruby's reason for travel. You believe you found it, but you also don't think you would mind a couple more days of this. You're all having a couple of weird thoughts when suddenly a shrieking cry that pierces the cause of the rising, waning moon pierces the air.
That
Out of character. Who wants to bet that fucking sword got stolen?
$50.
I'm betting $100 that sword got fucking
I'm
snatched.
Wait! This is how
Money,
Crouching
I bet
Tiger, Hidden
papers.
Dragon starts.
Sorry, okay.
Holy
I bet
shit.
papers.
Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum.
So, guys, we were supposed to bodyguard, but we tried to bodyguard the person, not the sword, and now we're fucked.
Wait,
right?
no, we haven't started our mission yet. We're still in the clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
it's the night before.
It's the night before we
It
leave.
is literally
Yeah.
the night before leaving.
What do you want to bet when we start tomorrow? Tomorrow, our mission's gonna be to find the damn sword.
Mhm.
It's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Guys, let's go down. Okay, I'm running towards the sound of the scream.
Me too.
Same.
Same.
No, we're ending.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's the end. Okay. Well, I'm still running towards the sound of the scream for next time.
Yeah, I mean, my question was, I'm going to repeat that next time and then ask, what do you do? Play this. And let you all do your thing.
Your dad
Okay.
sounds like a fucking Wilhelm if I've ever heard one.
I really hope that's not my dad.
Your dad's a Wilhelm.
Your dad's a Wilhelm.
Oh my god.
Alright. So, it might be the most obvious plot ever. Greg, thank you. But it's-
Sorry, I didn't know. I just guessed.
This is a realistic plot module of things that occur in Rokugan.
It is realistic. I'm so sorry I ruined it because it was obvious.
You told me you wanted more lore based. This is about as lore based as it gets.
I'm not mad. I'm excited. If anything, I want to keep going. But Cyber's asleep.
Cyber's asleep.
I mean, doing a poo.
That was me 3 weeks ago, guys. That
That-
was me 3 weeks ago. So
Yeah, I get it. Like, everyone has their off week. He tried. I saw him falling asleep. He turned off his webcam.
yeah.
He's so asleep.
He's completely passed out on Twitch
Can
again.
someone
Wait, is his Twitch stream going?
Yes.
Oh lordy.
We're gonna have to.
Mathello,
check-
do you have the?
Let me go to his Twitch stream because I just need to
I-
see this.
Yeah, no, it's his webcam is off. He's not responded in 20 minutes.
But can you turn it off as a mod?
No, we
Um,
can't.
We can't turn it off, but I have other ways of trying to wake him up because I have his number. I can just like call him until he wakes
Yeah,
up.
do that. Do that.
Like when we're actually done, I'm going to do that. Not
It's
on
definitely
my
against
stream.
TOS to be asleep stream. So you could get in
Who's
trouble.
calling him?
Damn.
Tommy's alive! Tommy's alive! Alright, we can end.
We got worried about you. We think you fell asleep.
Fuck it.
Alright. So we're gonna end. I will repeat what I believe you missed while falling asleep.
Cyber.
No, I'm here.
Cyber. Okay. We're gonna end. So
Cyber,
I
you
think
need to
that
go to bed.
Cyber's going to bed. Does anybody
No
want
more
to
video games, Cyber.
Oh, I was going to tell you.
Such
Don't you tell me no
concern.
more video games.
No,
I'll
I
play
was
what
telling
I want.
Cyber, no more video games.
I'm
Such
an adult. I'll play
concern.
what I want.
Cyber, we need to discuss giving Mar and I the ability to kill your stream for when you do
Me
this.
too.
That's valid. That
Like,
You
Yes.
literally were gone for 20
you have
minutes.
definitely
Turned
fallen
the
asleep
webcam
at the
on.
wheel a couple times.
I might have made gifs of you falling asleep and sent them to Mar just as proof that we need to be able to kill your stream for you.
Remote access granted.
I mean, I'm here talking.
Yeah, you are.
After I called your ass.
We had to call you. We were actually shouting your name.
Like I think I woke someone up.
Look at the
Oh,
fucking
God.
voice. Look at the text chat. Look at it. You're doing a poo.
Look at your
It's-
chat.
You've been doing a poo for a while.
We thought you might have fallen into the toilet.
Well, I would have said if I was leaving, that would have been the case.
Yeah, which means you fell asleep. Anyway, let's go. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. You're wonderful.
All right. I'm going to keep playing games if anybody wants to play games.
What are you playing?
DVD.
I'm trying to figure that out. Daryl, do you want to play anything?
Sure.
What are we playing? Are we playing Overwatch?
Sure.
I have Overwatch. I haven't played that in a shitting hot minute. I'll play that.
I'm going to bed as I have to DM a session in 10 hours. so
Domo
good
arigato,
night.
Eren
I'm
sama.
not going to sleep soon.
Reminder, Aaron's session tomorrow night as well.
Good night.
Oh, I thought we were on an off week, but okay.
What?
No, this is for different.
What?
And we have a 5e. Oh god, I'm gonna be so fucking.
How many fucking D&Ds are you doing?
I also canceled. Got the DM to cancel one before this one. It was going to be 6 to 9.
Oh, what the fuck?
Aaron, we need to talk about your life schedule.
It's a really good life
What?
schedule.
That's a lot.
Hey, it's mainly my weekend because it's Friday night until Sunday night. That's.
Do you
It's
have
only
a
my
planned
weekend.
I go to the bars or go outside or hang out with friends time?
I do.
Okay.
She
Thankfully,
goes to the taverns.
I do go to the tavern. I don't drink a lot, so bars are not common, but I do actively hang out with people. So
You could have had me fooled.
I'll tell you when I'm going back to Des Moines.
Okay. Thanks, Peyton.
What
All
is
right, yeah.
Des Moines is?
So I'm going to go play Dead by Daylight.
Good
because
night.
People have been asking me to all night long. And I'm going to wait until after Cyber ends his stream to do that.
Good
Cyber.
night, Cyber.
Good night, Herber.
Cyber, you've muted yourself. We can't tell if you're actually going to bed.
Good night,
Going to
Cyber. We
bed
love
now.
you.
Good night.
Sorry we
Bye.
called you. Sorry I said